And finally, we're live. It works. Welcome, everybody. This is 99.9, an open frequency, also known as the Legends of Tarot. If you're new here, stick around. We're just creating things, doing stuff. Hi, Loli. Welcome to the program. Hello, Run. Hey, thanks for being patient. YouTube was off the rails today. Absolutely. Baby, if you've ever wondered whatever became of me. I'm living on the air in Cincinnati. Hi, Nero. Hi, Concrete Rose. Hi, Ange, Whitney. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for tuning in. I was all excited to go live earlier, and then the YouTube was unglued, and I couldn't go on when I wanted to go on, and I was just I lost a bit of momentum. Hi, Savannah Ross. But we're here anyway, so let's do a group reading for those of us that jam in here real tight and real close. Got kind of tired of packing and unpacking, town to town, up and down the dial. Baby, you and me were never meant to be. Just maybe think of me once in a while. Hello, hippie chick. Hey, and thanks for asking, Runt. Today was a blessing. Today was a gift. We'll never get June 11th, 6/11/2019, going into 6/12/2019. So hopefully you all celebrated this day, and we'll celebrate it and send it away. What do you guys want to do? Thanks for the super chat, Nicholas. I appreciate that. That was really cool of you. All right. We can do a group reading. Yeah, I tried to go live earlier, but YouTube was unglued. It was off the rails. We couldn't get on because it was down. The live chat portion was down. So let's get some cards out for group reading. Thanks, Nicholas. Appreciate your support there. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. I wish you all the best in all things: peace, bliss, prosperity, abundance, joy, happiness, all the time, all day, every day. That's how we go, right? And thanks for checking in. I was missing it. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, right on. Okay, let's see what we got. I want to wish everybody. Oh, we already wished everybody the best in all things. The reader's behind. I better hop to it. I better get to it. The timeline and everything was off. Overall energy up for us today. Look at that. Big number 15, major arcana, the devil. But it's not really that scary. This just means, simply what we're bound to, or what might have levels of dominion over our subconscious at present time. So when we see this card, there might be certain things, we have to kick ourselves in the butt to get out of old kind of thinking, old ways of thinking. These are the things that hold us back. These are our limitations. And it's okay to know, because without our limitations, we can't really experience our true potential and our true freedom. To have number 15 up there in an overall energy on this Sacral Chakra Tuesday might just mean some fun stuff for some people, right? It means taking time out to enjoy yourself as well, but making sure that you're taking care of any levels of thinking now of something that's holding you back, right? So if it's holding you back, it's time to release. It's time to let go. And we're all about it here on this June 12th. Not much going on, legend, folklore. I mean, the moon is on the imaginary equator, the galactic equator. And the tide is quite low as well. See, we have the card of the moon up here, and the tide is quite low. And this moon is actually sitting on the imaginary equator, right? The solar, however they say it, right? It's passing through. So we have to be vigilant and be aware of earth changes too. Everything from forest fire to earthquake to, just be safe and vigilant, everybody. Make sure that you're taken care of for a few days should earth changes, wanting to be taken care of something else. Okay, so just an on, and look who else is up here. Look who else is up here in Gemini season. Both the King and Queen of Swords. Look at this. So this could be like harmonious times through communication. The two people communicating very well and knowing limitations, knowing about boundaries, knowing about limitations. Express how you feel. Mean what you say what you mean, right? A touch of gray, there's no touch of gray. This is like seeing things very much in black and white. And a lot of people probably in conversation around certain things about the black and white today and leading into tomorrow. This is business getting done. the moon is waxing now towards a strawberry full moon. I think it's on the 17th. And people are like, please tell me, what does this full moon, what is the significance of this full moon? Well, this full moon is one of those traditional, we're going to really shine in bright on the deep dark areas, all the shadow work that didn't get finished and everything that hasn't been purged or thrown out yet. It's going to be kind of heightened at this full moon. So people could be finding this to be like quite an emotional one. If you tend to partake in a little bit of grandpa's cough syrup or the odd wobbly pop, watch for that coming up. Okay. Because people are going to want to be, and this could be a marriage card for somebody. Look at this. This is like the king and queen of swords now up here with this number 15 major arcana today. So hopefully you're not at the receiving ends of harsh words. Make sure that you're not using your words too harshly. This is Gemini season after all. Our words are carrying so much weight right now. Okay. So that's just kind of a general up for the group. And I'm so glad for you all to be here. This is 99.9. It's a Legends of Tarot open frequency program. We'll just do what we feel, seeing as YouTube was busted and we got all delayed today. So that's all right. So hello to everybody that's joined us. Holy Name 9, thanks for being here. What's up? Hi, everyone. Goodbye, everyone. Hi and goodbye. Hi and goodbye. It's okay. We were just on that kick. That was cool. You're married to a Gemini and he's very harsh. What's your sign, hippie chick, if you don't mind me asking? Right? Did we mention this program is brought to you by the good people at Thank You Water? Remember, when you think water, think thank you. And then it becomes an appreciation, a point of appreciation. And as many points of appreciation as you can create for yourself, the easier abundance has the ability to flow into your life. And speaking of abundance, Nourish Heal Live Live is here, and she's alive and direct. Hey, thanks for tribing with us. And Liberty Sanchez, welcome back to the program, Liberty. Appreciate you here. Oh, so thank you. It's not even a bone of contention, right? It is, and I trust everything's going well over at your channel, Nourish, and that's really good to have you here. Hi, Priyanka. Welcome. Yeah, thanks. Come for the reading, stay for the vibes. We just completed our daily cards, our group reading. And there wasn't really much going on in legend and folklore for the 11th or 12th, or especially the 12th, seeing as we really covered 11th yesterday. Anne Frank was born on this day back in 1929. Yeah, interesting stuff. Yeah. Yep. And that's all right. Okay, so we'll get out of that because there wasn't really much going on. Priyanka, thanks so much for being here. Thank you for your lovely super chat. If you have a question, you go ahead and just let me know. You can just, yeah, absolutely. That was like, when I look at, sometimes the Almanac Guide will show me different stuff like the fastest horse on earth or like who important was born. And sometimes like even older stuff way back from years and years ago. I think also Alexander the Great passed on a June 11th. 6/11, 3/11, 6/11. Yeah, Nero, and that's all right. Priyanka, you let me know if you have a question there. Looking spiffy. I know I would put an extra shirt on there just because I was feeling chilly. And I was all hype, and then I was almost ready for a nap. And then I seen that it was working again, so I thought, I'll get up and we'll do the program. But to be honest, I lost a lot of momentum this afternoon by the delay from YouTube. Your poll, yeah, okay. Thoughts about me, Priyanka? Absolutely. Thank you for being such a long-time supporter and tribe member on this program. And we forgot to ask Nicholas if Nicholas wanted a card or two for the super chat. That was so cool. All right. Priyanka, you're showing 2 of Swords, Knight of Swords, 8 of Wands. Wow. It's showing that you might have to kind of like, act now, supplies are running out kind of thing. That's what this has a feeling of Hopefully not in that much of a mundane sense, but this is showing here a decision that is coming, that is on the horizon, okay, that you don't know what to do about yet. But it feels like the energy around you and around this decision is picking up quite quickly now. You might be hearing, you might want to wait until you make up your mind on something, until you've heard all of the information, or until you've heard from other people. This is like things like getting a second opinion and stuff like this, Priyanka. Very quick moving energy surrounding a Two of Swords, which has you kind of like sideline being like, oh my goodness, what's going on right now? Or just that feeling. Hopefully you're not feeling overwhelmed right now, Priyanka. Okay. You could be receiving lots of messages through social media and things from coworkers, but this is kind of nice. This is kind of nice because this shows like a situation with an old lover, an old friend, or somebody that you are thinking about here. This person might be reaching out in the near future. Okay, that's what this goes from Ten of Wands, just releasing all the stress and being like, I'm going to need to drop it all, and then there could be an offering coming your way. Because we have this Lover's card up here with this Ten of Wands, and I get a feeling this is like who you have your intention or your focus set on, is in this sort of Ten of Wands position where they're ready to really break free. Okay, this could involve you. They may even be asking for your help. I feel as well. Okay, and let's see. You've on today's cards, Priyanka, about your person liking you. I think that you are a part of this person deep down within. The Hermit card is here to say, like, thoughts of you are there with him, but something's changing very rapidly in his life. I don't know, like, if this person is really stressed out. It shows this person is really stressed out because things have really like gotten out of control. You want to talk about dynamic, fast-moving energy. It's all up in your cards, Priyanka. Okay, Prince of Swords, Eight of Wands, a Tower. This is stuff that is all happening randomly quickly. So, I think here you might hear from this person. This person might ask for your help, and then you're going to be forced to react. You're going to be forced to decide. There's a bit of duality that exists here as well. There's a lot of contrast going on in this situationship that I feel with you. It's like could be space, could just be different lifestyle, things of that nature, like going out of the way to be with the other person. It's almost like you're not like coincidentally or synchronistically a part of each other's energy enough right now. But in terms of like his energy is very fast moving, very quick moving. So I don't know what that's all about, but there is a potential I feel for him reaching out or asking for help. So, okay, Liberty Sanchez, thank you for the super chat. I saw your super chat there. I'm just gonna ground the reader a little bit. Yeah, Priyanka, on the dailies for sure. You might want to check in with this person because like the Tower and the Prince of Swords, I don't know if he's in like direct competition for something, or something is just like he might be even like forced to move or forced to evacuate. I don't know. It's weird. It's really quick moving energy. Okay. Oh, the thank you water. It's hitting home today, especially after YouTube experienced their whole daily bopper. Liberty, let me know if you have a specific question or if you just want some general cards out. Really appreciate you for the flower and the fire there. That's really great. Hi, Bright Light. Hi, Ambika. And Runt is here. Oh, Ebony B's dropped by as well. That's really cool. Thanks for being here. I was just being super honest. I don't know what was going on with YouTube, but the time when I sat down and was ready to go on and it wouldn't let me, I was like, oh, I lost so much momentum. I was so hyped because then I got all sleepy and I had like some food and then it made the old guy like really sleepy. Dearest vibe, and not in a bad way, right? What is that all about, right? I asked the witch doctor, he told me what to say. I asked the witch doctor, he told me what to do. I asked the witch doctor, he told me what to say. You know what he said? He said, ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bang, bang. That's why you don't go to a witch doctor. Because he'll tell you it was popping. It wasn't the Big Bang. It was the Ting Tang Walla Walla Bang Bang. How's summer going to go? Right on. Let's find out. In the summertime when the weather is high, you can shush right up and nearly touch the sky. We got dreaming, we got scheming on our minds. Go out and see. Liberty, let me just get some cards out here for you. Wow, I feel like you have some significant plans. And they're plans plural right now because there's I feel like through your thinking you've set a lot of timelines. You've created a lot of potentiality for yourself. I think there's like a freeing up of the time, whether it's your traditional vacation time or if you have a larger chunk of time. You've almost done a bit of vision questing here, which is really nice to see. But you've left a lot. So like many avenues are like rolling open for you. Okay. And I'll show you the reason why I say that kind of comes full. The reason why I say that, of course, the Empress is there, was why I said you were creating it for yourself. But this is of the mind. This is the Queen up here with her too, saying like you've sort of mentally drawn down the potentials. You've remembered that certain spot where you love to go. You've looked online about that certain new spot that you've never been. And there's a lot going on for you. And I feel like you're traveling in comfort and security here as well. It's very nice. There's a lot of comfort and security going to be, yeah, that's a great song too, going to be around you throughout said travels. But it's almost like, I don't know, the Two of Swords is just kind of sticking out here a little bit and saying, hey, there's something that you need to clear up. There's something that you need to finish up in order for all of this to dovetail together or be harmonious together. Okay, so whatever that is, waste no time. Get on and get doing it. Get on out there. Get on doing it, right? Make haste, young lady. Make haste. Okay, and then as we go in a little bit deeper into the summer, okay, talk about Leo season, things like this. You might be very inspired, okay? And then you might have to do your best to find a starting point in your inspiration. I don't know if this would be like asking for finances or establishing yourself in a community in order to gain traction on an idea that is important to you or could even be profitable for you. You might also just feeling much more satisfied, a lot more fulfillment. The Ace of Wands can sometimes speak of just true, like right on up there fulfillment. It's good. Hopefully this Five of Wands isn't interjecting too badly in terms of saying you've got to compete for it or you've got to fight for it. Some people say nothing worth having is worth fighting for. Well, heck, sometimes the best things are free and nobody ever stood in your way to get in there in the first place. So use your Ace of Wands, use your higher inspiration to circumnavigate any nitty-gritty energy or people asking too much of your time, people asking too much of your energy. Come August, you may just have to like kind of take a stand and be like, no, I've got one particular person or one particular endeavor that's more important than all the rest of it, okay? And make sure towards the end of summer too that you're evaluating, you're taking stock. September is going to be an interesting time, I feel, in 2019. And Liberty, when I see these cards up for you as we move down through the weeks, when we're coming into September, I really feel like you're doing a particular evaluation. And these cards are asking you to look at self-worth, self-value for the end of the summer. So it'll be good to have a fun time, but this is very much, again, the grasshopper versus the ant, making sure, right? Because look at these two ladies, and then we have a silly old Nine of Swords here. You have all this. You have all this on the go. Don't let unnecessary, unneeded worries about things or people that you have no control over get in the way of you staying restful, positive through your yoga, through your meditation, all that stuff. Very important as you move through all this. But lots of security around you. There's some inspiration, potentially some competition and self-evaluation. Hopefully you're not taking life too seriously by that time. Okay? Liberty. So I hope those cards resonated. I didn't see a lot there in regards to cups and romance, but I'm sure you have that all figured out already. Otherwise, they would have been in there. Hi, Sheila Marie. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate having you on the program. And Benita's here too. Jasmine Moore. So many people have come to say hello today, even though YouTube was straight busted. That's okay. Baby, if you've ever wondered whatever became of me. Okay, the thank you water's on sale. It's on sale. The sponsors wanted me to tell you that. It's on sale. You're welcome, Liberty, and I appreciate you. Thanks so much again for the super chat and for being on the program. Hi, Bright Light. Yeah, what we'll do is we can start some quick lightning reads. I don't even have a single moderator in the house. I'm the moderator. That hasn't happened in ages on this program. Right? So just give me 1 minute, everyone, and then we'll try and do this as most of the fairness as I possibly can. Okay? So yeah, I asked that witch doctor. He told me what to say. He was like, ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla walla bing bang, ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla walla bang bang. Oh, thank you. Christina is here. Yes. All right. That's okay. Christina, you just enjoy the show. I got this. I got this figured out. We got through some super chat readings, and so now we just have some groups up. Maybe what we could do, unless anyone has a burning thing, we could maybe read for some signs. Or now let's do Q&A. I put that in the title. Q&A. Let's do Q&A. Okay. Oh, can hear the song. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah. Denise Santiago, I think this is your first time here. I don't recall you vibing with us at any time in the past. So six of cups. Elizabeth Gonzalez, thank you for the super chat. Elizabeth G, super chat line over there. First time caller line up. Okay. Yes, it is. Everybody wants a reading, don't they? Can I please? Tamika's here, November Snow Tarot. Okay. Tamika. I don't know if I've read for Tamika before either. Jasmine Moore. Sure, Jasmine. Okay. I know Bright Light wanted a reading. We'll fit Bright Light in there. Okay. Concrete Rose and November Snow Tarot. That's Tatiana, Concrete Rose. All right. And November Snow Tarot. Okay. November ST. And then that's a full board, everybody. Scorpio. Yeah, we should do pretty soon. If we start to get too busy, I think we're gonna have to read for the signs. But I did put Q&A up. And Savannah Ross. Okay, Savannah, we'll get you there. Thanks for being here, Savannah Ross. Okay. And if anybody, and Tina, yeah, well, this is going to be board number 1. This is going to be like, if I get through this, then I'm going to have to take a break. So you're welcome to come back. You know us, like about an hour, 15, hour, 20 minutes. Come and join us then. Hi, Dev Dada. Welcome to the program. Tatiana and Christina, thanks to the moderators for jumping in here. We got busier than I thought it was going to get, and I thought I was all on my lonesome. There's no moderators in the chat line. Oh, my God, I'm freaking out. And I was just a little bit, but it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, because YouTube was busted earlier. I was going to go on there. All right, yeah, let's see how we go. And Elizabeth Gonzalez, you let me know if you have a question. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you, Elizabeth. Hi, Chanel C. Welcome to the program. We'll go Elizabeth, then Denise on the first-time caller line, and Tamika and Jasmine, and then hopefully we can get on to the others. You wanted a love question. Okay, I got a love question for you. What is love? I even got the shirt on for it, too. I could do the full, what is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Right? Yeah. Chris Kattan and Will Ferrell. Oh, that was amazing. Oh, Benita. Yeah, I see you there. So good. So good. Okay. So for Elizabeth, which is a love reading here, let's just see what's going on for Elizabeth. Thanks, everyone, for being here. Want to wish you all the best in peace, love, bliss, prosperity, joy, happiness, Abundance, ambiance. Why I wanted to say ambiance. Okay, this is what we got up, Elizabeth. We've got a judgment card and a tower. So this is directly telling you to kind of get up, get out the door. Okay, make the call on this love situation, whether it's a lack of it, too much of it, or where do we find it, or how do we draw more out of it to make it the most for what you want it to be in your life. These people, these little people that went for a swim in the judgment card, they're like standing up there like, woo, it's cold in there, or it's hot in the hot tub, right? And they get out and they shake it all, they do the hokey pokey and they turn themselves about. This is really about standing up. This is really about, shaping your future for yourself in regards to love. Okay. The tower is falling. It is a perfect opportunity. And thank you to Jupiter Demolition Incorporated. They've given way to Jupiter Grounding and Clearing Incorporated. And so many people wrote in on yesterday's videos about how they were grounding and how they were doing their clearing and their cleansing, right? So this is about shaping your future in regards to love, judgment, and tower. Because right now seems as if it was like preordained, predestined. We want to avoid predestined because that tower always falls down and goes boom. When you have the open field, when you have the infinite potentiality, it means you can really put shape to it. And it's starting within you. It's saying that you're enacting. You may be finding, look at this, we got two sevens up here. Seven of Swords, seven, and the seven major arcana, the Chariot. Quick moving action coming for you here as well. This could be finding your balance. Seven of Swords here, this little homie here, he's always off balance. He doesn't know what to leave, what to take. Is it all so valuable? Is none of it really worth any of his time? And like, if somebody could have been in a situation where they were maybe sneaking about or sneaking around, and that would have been a tough energy for you to deal with, but you're moving past it. And 77 is it can be a very defensive number. It can be one of those numbers where it's like, no, this is too much right now. I need to slow it down. I need to stop it. I need to put the brakes on this thing. It's almost like something with the Chariot, the tower could be like out of control. So if you are in a situation where something has just come up, you met somebody new and it's going too fast, you may be deciding to put the brakes on with the lover or with the potential. Okay. As far as love around you, surrounding you, this is about you asking, Source asking you to take shape, put some shape on it, Elizabeth, and then truly you can sort of, do the hokey pokey. This is, or the Jane Fonda, or whatever this might be, in terms of like, being out and on a situation where it's like you make your desire to want to go out, and you set that intention, and then go out you will, just like Yoda would say, right? There is no try, there is do or do not. So this is clearing. So this full moon might have the reverse effect on you here, Elizabeth, where you might be wanting to set your intention, or as you would in a new moon, because it's like I picture this open field in front of you. When you asked for a love reading, it was just like a beautiful sunset on a wheat field. So this is saying, let your mind, okay, let it shape what you want it to be, and then let your body, your physical self, just follow suit. Oh, thanks, Denise. I see your flower there. Thanks so much. That's really great. And Saruchi Lee, I see your flower there as well. Thank you for the super chats, everyone. We're on a busy day. We did create a board for freely Q&As, but as always, the super chat line is open. This program brought to you by the good people at Thank You Water. Remember, when you think water, think thank you. Then you can drink some, and it will quench your thirst, you sillies. Oh my goodness. This product also used to be known as Love Potion number 9, right? Remember when he was the car down on 34th and Vine and broke his little bottle of Love Potion number 9? What was it? I closed my eyes, I plugged my nose, I took a drink. Love Potion. Yeah, so it's really good. Saruchi, are you there? Saruchi, are you listening? No, Saruchi, are you okay? Are you okay, Saruchi? Yeah, that's it, Eve. Thank you. With the gold tattoo. What an amazing song. Yes, thank you. I'm so appreciative, Eve, that you were there and you got on that jammer. Right? Oh no, don't be hurt. Don't be hurt. Please don't be hurting. Be well. Be most excellent to one another. And also then Denise, Saruchi. Oh, stick with June 29. MSAT date or postpone to July. Okay, I got it. I got it, Saruchi. Are we sticking to the 29th? Let's have a quick look at the Almanac guide for you, Saruchi. This thing tells me everything from like fast horses. Wild horses could not drag me away from you. Okay, particularly, look at this. Okay, so this is my Almanac guide, everybody. Okay, right? So in the poem for June that I read on the monthlies was right down here. And then each day in the calendar has a word of that poem associated with it. And on the 29th, the word on the 29th, I don't know if you can see that, is school. Okay. Saruchi, so if this is a school thing, if you put MCAT or MSAT, if that's a school thing, stick with that date. That is going to be a good harmonious date for you to be on campus. Okay, it's interesting. It's interesting how that works. Just propose the 29th. Yeah, it's saying school. So also on this day is a feast day for St. Peter and Paul. And there was another mini poem inside the big poem, and it went, if you would enjoy the fruit, pluck not the flower, right? Because the flower is the part that turns into the fruit. So if you really like apples, don't pick the flower. Okay, so I would say that through the Almanac guide. Of course, we can pull some cards for you as well, Saruchi. But yeah, it's cool. I love those questions surrounding dates because then a guy can actually get in there and be like, alley-oop, there. What is this? June 29th again? We need some rain. Yeah, the crops are too dry. Right? Down to Madame Rouge. You know, the lady with the gold tattoo. Oh, thank you, Eve, so much for generating awareness right there, helping me out. All right. These cards are saying, Saruchi, don't make it more complicated than it has to be. Okay, get in there, get her done, get her over with. Unless you could prepone it, don't postpone it. If you could prepone it, go ahead and prepone it in. But I would stick, if that's your first available date, then I would stick with that. Look, we got another 9 up here, so that's good. That's good. That's good. I think you should go for it because you can plan for it. You're already there. You're already set. These cards are saying, please do not make it more overcomplicated than it has to be. Do something to take your mind off it for a little while as well. Okay, Sergi? These are Illuminati Tarot by the Illuminati. No, just kidding. They're not by the Illuminati. I didn't set the box over here. I would give the creators credit. I got to do that more often, but the box is in here. Yeah. Exactly. But I don't mean to go like full dad on you. Like just saying, set it and forget it, right? It's one less thing, right? Every little thing she does is magic. Oh, thank you, water. It's hitting the spot. I literally was like a minute away from sawing logs and having a nap when I realized that YouTube was back on. So we came back and did the channel. Okay, so Denise Santiago, thank you for the super chat, and thank you, Saruchi, for the super chat. I appreciate that. Is into Illuminati. Yeah. I don't know. Can you be into it? We really don't do. There's a few things we don't do on this channel. If you're new here, we don't do religion. We don't do politics. We don't do conspiracy or prepper stuff. Paranormal, we don't really do a little bit because we have to talk about where we come from and where we're going. But yeah, that's and neuro stays for the vibes. Neuro comes for the reading and stays for the vibes. It's really great to have you all here. It's a Sacral Chakra Tuesday, 6/11. Okay, June the 11th. Really good. Stick to it. Yeah, set it and forget it. There kind of is. We asked Denise had the last super chat up there, so we were just asking if she had a particular question, some general cards, or if she might have just bounced. There's like kind of like, so yeah, there is a list for the free Q&As. Okay, do you do plus 18 questions? Well, I don't know. It's kind of a PG-13 show. If you can be, thanks, Steve. You can, if you can post it in a way that's PG-13, I'll do my best to look into it in a way that's 18 plus. How about that? Can we do with that? Thanks, Steve. Appreciate that. Because I lost a lot of momentum when YouTube wasn't letting us go live. Okay. Just going to ground the reader now for Denise. Oh, Denise is there. Okay. General would be great. Perfect. Thanks so much, Denise. That's really great. On the first time caller line and hit the super chat. So appreciative of you. That's really awesome that you could be here for sure. Yeah. But when I kissed the car down on 34th and Vine, I broke my little bottle of love potion number 9. Okay. Denise, let's see what the cards have for you. I'm really excited to read for you and that we've connected. And I want to wish everybody in the room the best in all things: peace, love, prosperity, abundance, joy, health. Okay. I wanted to say ambiance last time, and it's there again. Gemini season. We're all about that. We're all about the prestige of Gemini. Not in a weird, a bougie kind of way, but in this like very fantastical, legendary kind of way. All right. So yeah, getting through the technical difficulties of the day. We're looking at a general now for Denise. So that's really good. Okay. Starts out here with, are you about to take a stand for your own fulfillment? Have you been like, has it been too long, too much now of like kind of just being like sitting around and waiting, choosing like not to go out and be the influencer that you are? I feel like your fulfillment might be veiled at this time a little bit, Denise, where it's like, you know that there's more potential that's there, and that maybe you have some sort of like conditioned thinking where it's like, to choose one thing must mean sacrifice or something. Maybe somebody once told you as like life was about sacrifice, or that every time you choose, it's an either or. There's maybe some tough times in terms of like thinking outside the box, being like, how could I have both? And it's not having your cake and eating it too. That's something totally different and terribly wrong with the world. But this is more like you being able to creatively solve the issue of not having to feel like every time you take a step towards your own happiness that it means sacrificing something else or pushing somebody else to the side, because it's almost as if you've waited too long. Something has had a heavy hand in terms over you about, and it stood in your way of your fulfillment. I don't know who this is, what this is. It could have been an ex-husband, could have been an ex-lover, could be somebody that was in your life, could have been an Aries, okay, or a Capricorn. But somebody could have stood directly in the way of your fulfillment here. And it's like, you may have since moved past this person, but you are still in a position, I feel, where it's like you maybe limit what you do or how far you can go, or the potential that you're about to see or that you're about to arrive at in this lifetime. You've had to fight for it. It's like, but I mean, in all ways, despite all the obstacles and the fact that this stood in the way of your fulfillment, I feel, for so long, you've never lost sight of it. You've never lost sight of that 10th cup and knowing that bliss and happiness and all the things that we just well wished could all be yours in this lifetime. You've held on to it intuitively. You had the missing cup, and one day you knew that you were going to have to stand up in it, that you were going to have to stand up for it, that you were going to have to like make a claim about authenticity, realness, your stand, your ability to stand in your power, maybe even alone at times, but that's okay. All right. But in terms of doing this, getting past this for yourself now, you need to be most fair unto yourself because you are your world. Okay. I want to bring this back up here just to show that we could be looking at situations of like divorce settlement, or marriage, or things of that nature, or somebody in your situation really having to deal with this, and it could be standing in the way of fulfillment as well. It could not be that maybe not you are, I feel that you have done it too, but it could also be in what you're asking about, the person what you're asking about, something of that nature. Stands in their way. Okay, divorce, settlements, and things like this. But the world is about to be opened up to you, as long as you're being fair to yourself, as long as you're finding it in each and every day now, that fulfillment. We don't want to look at it as it's like something that is going to occur in the future. It's really about taking hold, like fully. She's almost ready to fumble the cup there. She doesn't really have a firm grip, but she knows it's not going anywhere. This card is saying you may just want to firm up your grip, like she has on the batons there. You really want to firm up your grip on what it means for you and what fulfillment can be derived out of each and every day. If bliss is there, it's not on a carrot out on a string in front of the donkey. It's there for you. It's really about being in it. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry, people. That thing just keeps going off. All right. So Denise, hopefully this is making sense to you. Hopefully you are going to make a decision here to stand up that leads to you getting around or going through whatever's been blocking your road to happiness or your road to fulfillment. Okay? This is all about that right now as well here. Somebody could be dealing with something addictive. I'm ready to throw this thing across the room. Why does one person have to send 8 messages? Just send all 8 messages in one. I know how to read like a person. It's all good. I kept texting him. No, that wasn't you. All right. So Denise, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate that. Steve, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you in terms of your network growth support. That's really great. Yeah, Denise, thank you for being here. I'm so glad that you could be on 99.9 The Legends of Tarot. We got off to a late start, but we're here now, right? We shut our nose, we closed our eyes, we took a drink. Oh my goodness, thank you, water runs low, but it is so good. It is so good. Remember, when you think water, think thank you. Proud program sponsors of 99.9 since it started like a month ago. Okay. And we're into Jupiter Grounding and Clearing Incorporated. They answer the phone differently. They're like, Jupiter Grounding and Clearing Incorporated. It's like, yes, it's good. Everything's moving as it should be, right? Let's remember root chakra health, everybody. This time of year, it can be easy to like eat emotionally and eat on a whim, and whew, that smells good. Let me have some of that. And then before you know it, you're like, oh man, I'm floating out in outer space, or I don't feel so well. I'm gonna go, like that kind of thing. Just remember, take care of yourselves. I'll go full dad on you. Eat your vegetables. Go bed early. Okay, all that stuff. All right. So Denise, you're most welcome, and thank you for hanging out on the show today. I hope the cards resonated. We're gonna go ahead and talk to Tamika now. Unless Steve, did you want a reading? You let me know. I know we read just the other day. You can let me know, Steve. Tamika, you're a bit nervous. Oh yeah, you hit us on the first time caller line too. Right, that's good, Tamika. No need to be nervous. I don't bite. Nom, 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 nom. Mana, mana. Boop, 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 boop. Mana, mana. Boop, boop, boop. Mana, mana. Boop, 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 boop. One thing that really made me smile the other day, there was a clip of the old Sesame Street and the Martians and the telephone. God, I was like, what? I might post it. Just as a link because it's so amazing. Yeah, we are a pretty benevolent group of groupies. We found this little dirty corner of the internet where we could all meet and share our love and appreciation for one another. And it's been quite a time. Hey, JC Flynn, I see you there. Thanks so much. Oh, November Snow. I sing it to my client all the time. The Muppet song. Oh, that's cool. Maybe that's why I came out. Yeah, good stuff. Okay, so just some cards out now for Tamika, and I want to wish everybody the best in all things. Peace, love, prosperity, bliss, enjoyment, happiness, success, success, and success, and success, and the Fool. Success and the Fool. All right. Yeah, this is kind of cool. Okay, Tamika, take time for you. This is about you treating yourself to an adventure, to maybe something that you haven't had before, somewhere that you haven't gone before. These cards are saying it is time for you to get out of any sort of like kind of limiting structures around you. Normally, we find that in regards to career, slow moving career, day in, day out, season in, season out. You're looking to break free, I feel. You're looking to break into something. And by break in, it's not like in that 911 kind of way. It means about, actually going and putting a foot, researching a topic, and starting the adventure with the action behind the intention. You may have set the intention. You may have set a lot of intentions recently and found that maybe not many of them are going anywhere. They don't hold your thoughts captivated. But there's that one thing. There's that one that you know exists. That one path, that one particular thing, or I just keep seeing vacation or destination for you, that you know that you want to do it and that you want to take care of it. Okay. Right. Okay. And as well, these cards also send a message that somebody from your family or from your past could be gossiping or could be telling stories without having all the facts. Okay. Have you purged your social media lately? There may be some unfamiliar or not unfriendly faces, but just a time to go in and do that. You don't want to be caught up in anybody else's ball game, or if you have made it clear to someone that you've moved past them and that you would like to keep it that way, I think it's somebody that might need to be told straight out. And again, watch, this might have been somebody from the long past, like a long time ago. That might be I don't know if they're telling stories about you, or they might just not be remembering correctly. Maybe they have some Mandela effect. Wait, I said we don't talk about conspiracy theory on this channel. About something, or the truth might be a contest between two family members. Okay. All right. So, but you'll work past it. Princess of Swords is you go, Princess of Swords goes away, right? It's just, and again, we're in Gemini season, definitely about those words, right? And about wearing your heart on your sleeve at times where you have to, Tamika. You have to be like, I'm mad as hell and I'm not going to take it anymore, right? Or I'm so happy to see you, right? Which is, I'm so thankful that the internet and YouTube exists. Because can you imagine if I had to go out on the street and talk to all new people just like me? They would run away. They would run away. Thank God we have this place. Thank God. Okay. He's busy. Okay. And then Jasmine Moore. Jasmine Moore. I can't remember if we read for you some more. This might be first time caller line too. Hi. Konnichiwa. Hi. Thanks for being here. It's 99.9, the fun side of life for today. Sacral Chakra Tuesday. And it is June 11th. 6/11, everyone. 6/11. Oh, hello, Pink Drop. I see you there. Benita for vibing with us today. And to JC Flynn, awesome for you to come into the new and try with us. Yeah, go ahead, Steve. Absolutely. Appreciate the donation. You go ahead and use it as your avenue too. I definitely trust the wisdom that comes through what you create and promote. So absolutely, Steve, you go ahead. Okay, so the cards resonated. Yeah. More help from your dog. Okay, I see. Yeah. So there's things from the past playing up, and I wonder, if his family, if they talk a lot of smack. I just wonder. It just makes me wonder. Princess of Swords. She's gritty and grimy when you just want to take her and slap her across the face. Okay, that's okay. You can't do that. Yeah, everyone, if we're going to get to a second board eventually, it's going to take us probably about a half hour. Okay. So when we say we're going to clear the board, we can get some more names up there. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, Steve, we'll get you a reading up there. Steve will be first on the new list. We can do that right now. Yeah. Thanks for the super chat, Steve. Appreciate that. I appreciate that. Okay. And Jasmine, did Jasmine have a question? Oh, check it out. Yo, not for a reading. For to come and look at the link that you send, right? Yeah. Sorry, very non-linear. We do have technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. Brain went frizzle frazzles, sizzle sazzle. Jasmina, hi. Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. Hi. Do you have a question for the reader, or do you just would like some general cards? Am I on the right path in your life? Okay, so, yes, konnichiwa, namaste. The path of your life. Around these parts, we like to say that path is synonymous with the word destiny, okay? So, destiny, when viewed as a path, your feet walk it. Your feet alone. Every step you take, nobody else can take those steps for you, and you can't take anybody else's steps for them, okay? So if your path involves somebody being too controlling in your life, or perhaps you have overextended your reach or time in somebody else's life, then you are not on the right path. If neither of those things exist, then you are free to go about. You're free to move about the cabin. We've reached our cruising altitude of 30,000 feet. You're free to undo your seatbelt and move about the cabin, especially if you got to pee, right? When you got to pee, you're always on the right path, because frankly, you're running for that bathroom. Okay, and around here as well, Jasmina, also, we like to understand that each and every day is a gift and a blessing, that we've arrived. Even though we're still journeying, we're still on the path. We're just in the Zen garden going over there a few feet. We've arrived actually each and every day. So if you're kind of in those places, so the appreciation thing too, know that your path is right. As far as the decisions you make for yourself, don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. I want to wish everybody the best in all things: peace, benevolence, joy, abundance, bliss, prosperity, and happiness. Jasmina, I think you are well suited. You are well educated to know, this is like marriage and family life written all over it. Okay. And in 2019, let's face it, the biggest division we have are the people that chase either domestic bliss or they chase this. I'm maybe not going to settle down. Maybe tomorrow I'll want to settle down. Until tomorrow, I'll just keep moving on. Okay? So, again, this is about your balance. This is about your, and I'm going to say mental health here. Okay? Not in a weird or bad way, but if you feel worry a lot about making wrong decisions in your life, the Hierophant here wants you to know that no matter what setbacks may occur as a result of a bad decision, what is to be learned or gleaned from them, see little white doggy and little white lamb, that is the purity of the mistake. That is the purity of the innocence of whatever you might be worrying about that could go wrong based on the mistake that you have. So you want to know that even in failure, even if you have to do a U-turn down the road, you would be better for it, even though the setback would be mild. But I have a feeling we drop this Hierophant. This is kind of like, you can eventually have both of these things, but you want to evaluate things about how well you're feeling right now physically to determine what you want to do next. Okay. If this is in regards, your path that you're asking about is in regard to career, college, or higher learning, absolutely do it. Do it without fear of mistake. Because why I had that up and why I wanted to mention worry and anxiety and anxiousness is because this Temperance card was here. It says you should feel strong enough in any foothold that you have in life, and when it comes to being on your right path, if it's just a yes or no as to where you stand today, innately I have to say yes, you're on the right path. You found us for Jiminy Christmas sakes, right? When you're here, then you gotta know that you're vibing pretty hardcore on a pretty extreme level. So yeah, keep going. Go take her for a rip, bud. Okay, that's the way of it. It's good cards. You got good cards up there. All in 10 of Cups, the Fool, Temperance. Are you kidding me? You have some amazing cards up today. So that's really good to let me know that you got the right one, baby. You're on the right path. All right. Warning, there's a bright light. Look out, everybody. It's a bright light. It feels like a train's coming to get me. It feels like, yeah. Is bright light still okay? What's he think of me? We're kind of hermit past couple days. Okay, fair. All right. Yeah. It's just that. It's the ebb and flow, the waves, right? What arises must subside, and what subsides must one day again arise. Arise! Get up! And that's what you have to do, right? Like, just stomp on in there and be like, get up! And they'd be like, what? And be like, and then you just like drop a funny bomb on them, or like, or a surprise, right? Maybe this is all dealing up or heading up to like something that could be like a surprise. Surprise! Okay, let's find out what he thinks of me. Kind of hermit. That's okay. Aries' fair sun and kill the envious moon. Ooh, how our emotions become entangled to our beloved. How do you get a reading? Dial 1-900 Mix-a-Lot and get yourself some cards. No, just kidding, Brandy Smith. Thanks for being here. If it's your first time, you've walked into a rather ridiculous place of business where we spit tarot like it's nobody's business. And to get a reading, all you have to do is vibe out with us, have a bit of divine timing on your side, or hit the super chat button, and then bringle, brangle, brongo. There you have it. You get some cards out. Right now, we're going to focus on bright light. Got to ground the reader just a little bit. Just a bit. Hi, Natalie K. See you there. Just got to ground the reader for a minute. Like, I love all the Chevy Chase. National Lampoons, for sure. Without a doubt. Yeah, hematite. Where the hell is it? There it is. I found it. Big drop. Just hang out for another like 15-20 minutes. We'll get another list started, okay? Earth Angel. Okay, bright light. Been kind of hermity the last couple days. Oh yeah. Somebody might be being a little bit greedy over their time, okay? They want to do them, you know. They made this decision that they want to take this time for them. But it feels like it is like very complacent energy. Like, is somebody just like straight up like bugging out or going full couch potato? Might have this energy to it as well, you know, sitting around, you know, just taking it. And it's probably due to the fact, you know, things are getting warm out there. You feel that? You feel the sun splashing our planet with solar galactic rays? Full couch potato? That's just it. It could have just been a simple change to the physiology, right? Which has got him like want to like just retire to a cool room with the golf vision on the television, right? And just do that kind of thing. This is like surrounded in comfort and security, and made the decision to do that. So options at hand here. You can 4 of Swords it, which is close to the hermit mode that you were doing. You can do you can do the same. You know, if the silence is absolutely driving you nuts, you could tempt that old boy out with some sweets. Okay. Make some brownies, make some fudge, you know, because a chewy old boy is a talkative old boy. Nom 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 nom. Do 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 do. Okay, and as far as what he's feeling, it's not. And I want to give you a big hug, Bright Light, because it's not fair. Because like feelings towards you, this person is very much into their R&R, right? You're good at that. And if you're very good at that, then you take the 4 of Swords, right? The 7 of Cups. That's good. So don't worry. There's nothing bad here. It's just that this is like something that they've just decided for themselves. So if you're not fighting it, I would say that it is just like very sort of like they take you for what I speak of. It's not that they take you for granted, but they become very complacent in your there-ness for them, right? If that makes sense. Henry Lemongello, Uncle Jody at the Sonic Boom Bam, Misty Flores, Trump's in, driving to grab the kiddos, and then would love to hang out while you listen while we drive. Absolutely, Misty. You missed, Misty, speaking of missing stuff, you missed Moderation Appreciation Night last Friday. So we want to get you some cards out real shortly too, okay? Absolutely. Tell him to wake up, Bright Light. Yeah, and it's like, I don't know, it seems kind of grumpy. It seems like he's kind of grumpy, like rather snarky, right? Yeah. Well, and that's just it, because what I reiterated, they've chosen that for themselves. They chose that for themselves, right? Wow, Bright Light. That's a tough one. That's a tough one for you to be in, right? But to what degree you handle it or you deal with it, 4 of Swords, the 7 of Cups can do wonders. It could be a very creative time if you allow the fullness of you around all of this energy. Is very grumpy. Yeah. The Judgment and the 10 of Pentacles there. And happy to be grumpy. Like, yikes. Okay. And it's probably because he's warming up too. It's probably because he's warm. He needs that cool space where he'll freak out. He's a freaking all razzle frazzle freaking fraff and beep honk and filth and foul because it's absolutely PG-13. Oh, sorry, I don't know. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, I'm a ding dong. Sorry, Bright Light. Bright Light, I'm sorry. Do that again. I screwed up. It's down in there somewhere, Bright Light. It's down in there somewhere. And it's you might not be able to dig deep enough to find it, depending on how long it's gone, how long it's been, right? It's down in there somewhere. That's what I say. You gotta tempt it out of there. You gotta make. It's not that you're not making an effort, but you gotta like think out of the box and be like, how is this gonna work now? Maybe it's like a hot fudge sundae, right? What is that one thing that they can't resist? Be the bearer of it. That's your litmus test. Be that bearer of that thing that they like, and then they can't. And if it's a toxic habit, then you've really got to 7 of Cups it. You've really got to weigh your options out, right? Take the time to do it, okay? Be their weakness, Bright Light. Yeah, this is a tricky one. And sorry about clicking the view thing there. That was my bad. Concrete Rose, if you're still here. And Saathi has joined us. That's great. We're going to read for Concrete Rose, November Snow Tarot, and Savannah Ross, and then we're going on a quick vacation. Or wait, no, just a segment of refreshment. Just a teeny little coffee break for the reader. Of course. I say be their strength. Yeah. You can take leadership through support, but if it's unappreciative, you have to make sure that you're healthy enough to do it first off. Yeah, lots of 7 of Cups there. You have a ton of options. right? And the Four of Swords says you might be considering them, It's hard. It's like, what was that show where they used to get the green goo dumped on their head when they said, I don't know? And then they dump, you can't do this on television. That's what it was on Nickelodeon. And then the green goo would come down on them. That's how tough it is when you've got somebody with like a talk, because you just want to go and like give them a hug, but it's like you're covered in green goo, or you smell like Pabst Blue Ribbon, or whatever it might be, right? The slime. Yeah. I don't know. He might just be real grumpy, right? I don't know how warm it is where you're at. It's got the feeling of it's bringing the heat. That reading was bringing the heat. Somebody's hot. Okay, was Concrete Rose still here? Some people sign up and then they're like, "Oh, this takes forever. This takes blooming forever," right? I know how we can make it go faster. I'll ask the witch doctor. He'll tell me what to say. I'll ask the witch doctor. He'll show me what to do. I'll ask the witch doctor. He'll tell me what to say. He said, ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla bing-bang. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla bang-bang. I was like, what bang? Bang-bang? We pop in like we're popcorn. If it was charades, he'd be popcorn. It would. It truly would. Before the Big Bang, there was walla-walla bing-bang. Okay, so Concrete Rose. Every rose has its thorn, right? We both lie sound asleep in the dead of the night. And while we both lie close together, we feel miles apart inside. Was it something I said or something I did? Did my words not come out right? Though I tried not to hurt you, though I tried. But I guess that's why they say Concrete Rose had to leave. Yes, she did. Okay, so that means we're going on to the November Snow Tarot. Step right up to the microphone, to the palette, to the wet your whistle and ask a question. What is he thinking or feeling about me right now? What is inside the box that Needle Sign is bringing down the aisle right now? We're just going to ground the reader, November Snow Tarot, and then we will get into it. Broadway. I should have been on Broadway. I want to be a thespian. Yeah, people have been writing in, Steve, oddly enough. Other people have been writing in saying that they're getting in their salt baths, they're doing salt scrubs, they're doing all their grounding work. Right now, it's funny. Jupiter went direct. The moon hits the imaginary equator. The tide goes low. And we're getting ready for the big old strawberry full moon spotlight to come in and have a look on everybody. What's going on over here in this corner? What's going on over there? Just like the full celestial mole, right? This is one of those moons. It's going to be one of those full moons where it is. Like people might be very emotional. People might be letting the cat out of the bag. Right? That kind of thing. All right. Yeah, I've heard of him. He has what, like 220,000 subscribers? Yeah, I've heard of that guy. Yeah, he's pretty good. He's pretty good too. Thanks, Lovely Lotus, for being on the program. Appreciate you for being here with a huge magnifying glass. All right. November Snow Tarot would like to know, how does he feel? Let me read the question again. I think it was, how does he feel about me right now? Fresh out of the box of the Krispy Kremes. Talking about donuts all day. Benita Saathi. Okay. What is he thinking, feeling about me right now? Okay, let's have a quick look here. Four of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Wheel, and the Ten of Cups. He's definitely feeling and thinking that you could be an option for long-term success. Okay. You could be part of his destiny. It's almost like he needs to learn how to make his destiny, but I think in terms of his visioning, he's thought about a future with you. And I think as it stands today, he would decide if he was wise. This wheel has a risk of saying, like, if this doesn't stay current, it won't necessarily stay. 10 of cups situation could slowly be, the window could be closing on this, if this person's not acting. But you've got the Hermit card up here as well, along with 4 of Pentacles, and that indicates to me that he likes you. He sees you as an option, but he might be too shook to make a move. He might be like too worried about failure or about changing his life dramatically to go ahead and make that move. He wants to move at things very, very slowly. Sometimes slow is good, but this wheel is saying that you potentially might be like absolutely ready to move past, ready to move on it, because you, in essence, hold this wheel. You know what's stuck and stable, or stuck versus just progressively being stable means. You know what that difference is like. He may be caught in a little bit more of a hermit mode where he's too locked up in his own worries about acknowledging and pursuing a relationship, a committed relationship at this time. But I think he sees potential in that for you, okay, or with you, okay. So in terms of what they're thinking, it's like definitely seeing a future there, seeing a possibility, but it shows that the window could be closing quite quickly, and you might have to act now. Supplies are running out, right? Because this person is not making a move. This person will not be making a move, okay? So November Snow Tarot, I hope that those cards at least give you a little bit of clue as to what was going on there. Absolutely. The Pele report, I could do, yeah. And Tina Miller, welcome. Thanks for coming back. Savannah Ross, if you're in the house, I would like to do a mini Q&A for you, because then we are, yeah, Gumdrop was like, that's good. That's good. Give me more of that. Give me more of that stuff. Savannah, are you listening? Savannah. I get bored easily. Whoa, we have some 4 of cups, some 4 of sauce boots energy. Yeah, big support and hugs for Bright Light in the room, everyone. Thanks everybody for that. That's tough when you can't pull somebody out of that. I had a person like that in my life. It was a family member. Gone down the road that they had chosen for themselves. And it was like, wow, right there, thick and thin, sitting right beside them the whole way. It's tough. It's tough. Totally understand, Bright Light. Okay. So if Concrete Rose, no wait, Savannah Ross, Savannah Capacha, like, you know, if you want to be, right? That Paddlefoot, he is so crazy. He think Totem Pole alive. Sometimes Totem Pole is alive. Just like kind of swaying in the wind. Dancing in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight. And okay, so everyone, dun 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 dun, news alert. We will interrupt this regularly scheduled program to bring you more regularly scheduled program of programming that we're about to schedule. And just because we're regular and we like to do that. We'll leave Savannah's name up there in the corner, just in case they come back, okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to go refill the thank you water, okay? Take a moment for the reader to reach up, stretch the lower lumbar, okay? And then when we come back, we'll be updating the board. So email your friends. Tell everybody that wants in on this next second board to get ready in about 3 to 5 minutes. I'll just get a little bit of a tune up for you guys for when I go. Because this, like, dead air is boring, right? Nobody wants that. So we'll just try and get a little smackerel of something, right? Just for while I'm gone, okay? And Tatiana, the best moderator in all of YouTube. Thank you so much. And Christina, I know, just here vibing. Misty listening while she's driving. Thanks, everybody. If you've ever wondered whatever became of me, remember when I used to torture you all with WKRP in Cincinnati? Okay? Back in 2 and 2, people. Thanks for all the likes and subscribes. You guys are pretty good. It's cool kids only. We're back, everyone. Yeah, I told you it was regularly scheduled programming. This programming here on 99.9 is brought to you by the good people at Thank You Water. Remember, every time you think about water or you're thirsty, people get thirsty. Think thank you. And then your water can be supercharged with appreciation. You drink it all up and then you explode like a beautiful little flower. Okay, claims may be different in some areas. Right? These messages are the opinions of the sponsors and not necessarily those of the program. Actually, they are the views of the program. Absolutely super extra. Give me just a minute, everyone. I gotta get my pen. I'll get my pencil sharpened. Picture pages, lots of fun with picture pages. Time to get your papers and your pencils, right? Look at this guy. We'll draw a picture of him. Look, he's smiling. He's like, I get a reading. I get a reading too. Absolutely. We'll give this guy a reading. The scum drop. Scum drop. Okay, Steve. Thank you so much. Savannah Ross is back. Okay, so we'll start there. That's a good place to start. Savannah. Okay. Tati Taurus. Yeah, absolutely. Have you been taking a list? I will do some hematite action. Yes, it is your turn, Savannah. As soon as we update the board, we could have got you in, but we did a moment of refreshment. So it's your turn next. Okay. I know Tati's got this, but I like to put your guys' names up on the board. Runt, Lovely Lotus. The Lovely Lotus. It's a Lovely Lotus flower. Such a beautiful 13. Tina, Safi, we got some friends. We got some friends kicking it. That's awesome. Thanks, everybody, for coming. Rebecca V, Benita. Holy smokes. Okay. Can you hold between Safi and Rebecca, Tati? And then we'll have to see how we do getting through this board. And then we can add some more people. That's good. It's good. What happened? Oh, yeah, you weren't feeling very good today, were you, November Snow? Oh, be well. Be well, okay? I want to wish everybody the best in all things, okay? Time to get healthy. Hello, Cole Miss. It's party time. You're darn tootin'. You're darn tootin'. It's party time. Even Holy Mackerel and Bubba Ganoush, Bubba Ganesh, Bubba, and Sharisha. Thank you so much for being on the program. This is 99.9, The Legends of Tarot, an open frequency for our friends where we're going to spit a little tarot, do a little dance, make a little love, and get down tonight. Okay, so that said, Savannah Ross, you go ahead and post your question there in the chat room. And I'll wish everybody once again the best in peace, prosperity, bliss, abundance, joy, happiness, health, exuberance, and the hematite. Hematite Volume 2. One time for your mind, just to clear it. Okay, and thank you, Tatiana, world's best moderator. I got lucky. Heroes in a half shell. She's like my shredder. She's like my shredder. I'd be nowhere, or not shredder. She'd be my splinter. I'd be nowhere without Splinter. Hey, Sensei. Okay. Hi, Rebecca V. Tatiana has you on the list, so I got as many as I could on the board, and then that's where we'll see. Hello again. Shabu, 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 shabu. Okay. Savannah Ross, thank you for being on the program. I'm cutting your cards now, and you want to know what William is feeling and thinking about you currently. Oh, okay. All right. I think that he finds you quite attractive. I think he sees you as somebody who could be fulfilling in their life, as somebody that's already attained a level of mastery and passion. All right. I don't know if this person is quite ready to settle down yet, but this you've made a good impression on this person, I feel. And in terms of what he thinks about you, it could be very often this person thinks of you. And in terms of what he's feeling towards you, there's something that when you're in his mind or when you cross his path, there's always a sense of a feeling of fulfillment that goes along with it. So this is very beneficial to have. Okay. So, and in terms of like how much he's thinking about you, it's kind of like off the charts. But the Nine of Cups is here to say that thoughts of you bring like peace and serenity and things of that nature. Okay. Now, well, I don't know. This is kind of so, but this says to me like hurry up and wait. I know that sounds counterintuitive, but that's our joke. When you have to hurry up only just to have things take longer, you've done everything on your end to like make everything prepared, make good preparations, make everything according to plan for the best case scenario, the best like law of attraction working towards you. But then for some reason, you're still having to wait. You're still having to wait on this person, or this person is waiting for something. This person could be waiting like for you to act or for something to be done. I don't know, the Prince of Swords is like out on a mission to go and like take care of business, and the Hermit's just here being like, until this is done, do not pass go, do not collect $200, do not. It's like you've rolled doubles too many times here. But in terms, I think he thinks about you a lot, and I think this is, I don't know if this is hurrying home to make sure that you're safe, right? Something of that nature. Or like, I don't know, in terms of how often they're checking in with you might be very like up and down. Like it's not consistent, okay, in terms of like the thoughts and the communications, okay? So, Savannah Ross, hopefully those cards resonated for you. Again, we got so many friends and people that have come to the program here. We're just going to see, make sure that we get to as many people as we can. All right. He's really busy with the military. Okay, well, I guess that would make sense then, why it's hurry up and wait. I was like Hermit and Prince of Swords or Knight of Swords. Those two don't go together. Those two things don't go together at all, right? Love and War. I was like, I never read it because the book was too intimidating. It was huge. Yeah, list is closed for now. You can always reach out via super chat. Unfortunately, if you want to give in secret, there's a link down below, I think. You can donate there as well. But yeah, we've got a lot on the go, and but we may have time to open the board up for a third time. It's 8:43. Maybe we can do a third board. We'll see how she goes. Okay, Savannah Ross. Okay, Ambika, are you here? Are you here? Yes, and the email is listed below too. If you ever want to get in touch with me via my email, it's posted down below as well. What does Prince think and feel about me when he is going to say his feelings? Okay. Thanks for the question, Ambika. Thanks for being a friend of the program and vibing with us. We'll just have a look at Prince, what he thinks about you. Well, they've all seemed to be similar, right? Because, we're all about grounding and clearing right now. So it's wondering, feeling. Sometimes the thing that you're envisioning or you're wondering about, when you look at it, it just looks like a wheat field, like just like an open space. So that can be a lot to comprehend. Wanted to have a look in, right? Okay, Ambika, we're going to cut the cards now and see what's going on with Prince, the Prince of Persia. Okay. Okay. I don't know. Does this guy have trouble expressing himself? That's what I feel. I feel that this person has to be nurtured out of fear almost. Okay. Seven of Swords has a level of paranoia to it. Okay. So this person could just be like a walking shook factory of non exposure, like highly introverted almost. I'm picking up on this as well, and it's very difficult because it's like that you could be there in a nurturing role. You realize that he may need to be nurtured out of certain ways of thinking, right? Or whatever paranoia has got this guy, right? He's not expressing, and he's an overly ambiguous. He's not into expressing his feelings. This is somebody that was like, and I don't know, they're there by choice, but it's more so because like a fear, a limitation, a self-imposed limitation this person has put onto their own life. Okay. And they're having trouble like recognizing it to be able to grow past it. Okay, Ambika, I want to give you a good hug, because no matter how much nurturing or how much your intuition and things are saying, hey, like, look, things are meant to be, right? It's saying that you have to do yourself first. You have to it's like you want to, because he's not about to kind of admit his feelings, right? I don't get a sense of that or that in his near future. Okay. Big hugs. But look at what this reading is trumped by: the Sun and the Empress. Okay. How many? So there's like 50% of the world's population is men, right? This is saying bigger ponds, bigger waters, continuing on your trek, right? He is not saying you don't have to lock him in a vault forever and never go back to him. It's just the Sun and the Empress are here saying absolutely release and move on, because the days of your lives are going by like sands through the hourglass, and you know yourself to be better than to be like kind of caught up and hung up, even psychically at times, deeply emotionally, this person is like in your thoughts, right? Which is very difficult. And you may well be in their thoughts, but they're shook, they're scared, and you deserve a lot better than that, right? This is very much about you kind of being that phoenix rising and saying, I'm not going to be held down by the inactions of another. It's not always the actions of another that can hurt us. Sometimes it's those inactions of another, right? Bright light and knows that all too well, right? Absolutely. Right. And so big hugs again out to you, Ambika. Sorry that you're going through some of that. Those cards, that Empress and the Sun saying, you're fine, though. You're going to be just fine in all of this. And I don't know how important, Prince was to you in terms of expressing his feelings, but you've got to like kind of stand in your power. Sun and Empress being like, if it's confusing to you and he's still around, lay down the line, lay it on the line, right? Because nobody wants to be acting from that Seven of Swords place where it's like, I'm danged if I do and I'm danged if I don't. I'm not going to, why live in fear of something that hasn't even occurred, right? It's like that does not setting anything up for success at that point. Okay. So unfortunately, big hugs out, Ambika. I'm excited. It's time for Runts reading. Runts reading. Party on. Excellent. Runts reading. Remember Wayne's World? Thank you, Ambika. Sorry, big hugs out. You and Bright Light that have that similar vibe where it's like, oh, they're just not non-responsive, non-reactive. It's just because you like the sound of it. I'm just teasing. You are helping me so much. I need this. What does your Gemini think about you? Okay. Think. Yeah, it's true. And we're only at an hour 31. That's out of control. That seems like we've done a lot in a small amount of time. So that's good. There's so many people have come to vibe with us. So it's really great. Really great. Okay, Runt. I want to know what Runt's Gemini is thinking about Runt. What is Runt's Gemini thinking about Runt? Wow. Okay. I don't know why somebody has like kind of had the idea to leave things alone for a little while. This tells me a story of somebody that it was all there in front of them, but they second guessed themselves. And now they're looking for the strength to see it for what it really is, to approach it for what it really is. Okay. So this person, I don't know if it's you or if it's him that is like really doing all that they can to like, somebody's been burning the candles at both ends here, and stress has been building. Stress has really been like going off and building. Okay. And so in terms of like the thoughts, there is not much in regards to togetherness in this reading. Okay. So perhaps this person has not been thinking about you all that much, or perhaps this person limits the amount that they think about you because it's too much to handle. Okay. And in terms of like, if this is somebody in your immediate environment, stay strong. Realize that, even though the people that we are closest with, sometimes if they're close in your mind, that person can only be a few feet away, but their mind can still be like thousands of miles away, or not even on that same wavelength. So this is about testing frequency, having the strength to call it. But the sun is trumping this reading here, saying this is somebody has decided to leave something alone for a little while. They've absolutely like completely like dropped it and said, I camped right now. I'm leaving this alone. Okay. Whatever that's about. You may know, it's hard for me to see in there. But the sun is here in this reading saying, don't worry, on these daily cards, you may need to be strong in all of this. Okay. It says what it is. Right. And again, there could be something going on here that lets you know that it's time to have faith in that which you feel innately and intuitively, because it's like you're probably very intuitive. I feel, Runt. So what does it feel like to you? Is it enough thought? Is it enough to keep the frequency going? Or is if it's not vibrating as high, maybe you need something that's a little bit more energetically matched to the sun, right? The hermit comes out at night. The hermit is like up in the mountains where it's nice and cool and it doesn't get too hot and sunny, and so it's like something that isn't mixing too well right now. Okay. So Ron, hopefully those cards resonate. I feel like they're, hard news, hard deals on these quickies for a lot of people in regards to their person thinking about them. Because the understanding is, if we don't understand, right, then it's really tough. Leo was a fire sign. Yeah. Do the Leo. Everybody do the Leo. Speaking of Leo, speaking of the L word, we have a lovely lotus. Do we have lovely lotus? Is Manhattan in the house? I don't know why I said that. Right? If you're from Manhattan, I'll get really weirded out. But the Silver Swan. I want to know if my crush thinks of you. Oh, well then, Queen of Water. Use your intuition. Next time you see your crush, extend the eye contact. Okay, then you'll know. Then maybe Then maybe your crush won't be able to help it. Woo! Remember, see your future, everyone. Make your future. All right, lovely Lotus. Thanks for being in the chat and hanging and vibing with us on this beautiful June 11th, the Sacral Chakra Tuesday, everyone. No problem. Just like an innate. That's just like innate. No. Am I late? LLJ gang. Cool kids only. LNJ and the gang, bro. Yeah. Gang. For lovely Lotus now. after we twirl the hematite one more time. No, the death card is the sign for Scorpio. The devil card is the sign for Capricorn. Who's going to be my future ex? Who could it be now? Who could it be now? Who could it be now? Okay. I've been single for a long time, lovely Lotus. Well, you've come to the place. I've been there almost a full Jupiter cycle. I've been there over 10 years. Well, let's get some cards out for that. Okay, what is it? June will do July, August, September, and October. Okay, let's see what's coming on. What's coming on in lovely Lotus's. I want to wish you all the best in all things: peace, love, prosperity, currency, abundance, joy, happiness, ambiance, and bliss in all things. Go forward in this world and be most excellent to one another and be most fruitful. Okay. So I'm not sure of your sign, but there are people coming in for you this summer. Okay. Now, July and August have these two characters up: the King of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Look for a fair-haired, taller gentleman to be around you or showing interest in you. Okay. You may also have a fire sign that it would be a little bit younger, sort of like in that demographic, like 30 to 45-year-old range, okay, and a fire sign. There could be an older air sign entering in for you as well. The older air sign is somebody who would be like a good listener, a kind person, okay, and a master of being able to communicate effectively. There would be no second guessing with this person in your love life. They would express to you right away their level of interest, and it would be up to you to find out if you were a match to it, okay? Air sign as well: Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, okay? There is also the potential in the next 2 months for you with a fire sign: Sagittarius, Leo, and or Aries, okay, coming in. And this is somebody who I feel a fire sign that could be coming your way or attracted into your energy. Maybe one that is like still like discovering passion. It might be a situation where it's like you would be able to work on a project together, or there would be some sort of mutualism where you would be like helping each other out in a practical sense, maybe working together, okay, or maybe or just experiencing something within community together on that younger fire sign, okay? But it's going to be interesting. It's going to say you're going to have to let your guards down. You're going to have to let your walls down, lovely Lotus. There could be some of them up there in terms of what you're willing to accept, what you're not willing to accept. I'm not saying tear them all down, but I'm saying the grounding and clearing work that needs to go on is going to be the test as to whether or not come October, you could have this Two of Cups energy with either this fire or this air sign. It's just like certain walls are needing to be come down, or you might have to this Two of Cups might reach a point where it's like they might want to see how energetically matched you are to them by inviting you to do things that are outside of your comfort zone. And it will test how passionate or to be very honest with yourself about how much you would want to be in these relationships. The opportunity for romance, kissy, I think is there. Dating scene could be off the hook in July and August. But then come September, October, you're looking at realizations and do we take things to the next level? So it's a good summer to cultivate romance and love actually for you, I feel. Okay? So thanks for the question. Thanks for being here. 13 Empress. We have 13 people in the chat room. That is absolutely great news. 99.9 The Legends of Tarot on a Sacral Chakra Tuesday. It is June 11th, everybody. Not much for legend folklore there's a bit of stuff going on, but nothing that was like really out of control, amazing. All right. Exactamundo. So remember, when you think water, think thank you, then drink some, then be well. That's how it goes. Come and get your love. All right. Dating a Cancer 626, you're a 223, Pisces. Does he want this relationship for love or for something else? It's long distance. I'm a widow, one child. He's divorced, one child. He wants marriage. So does he want the marriage without the love? You know, he can't have love and marriage, love and marriage. Hi, Hanifa. They fit together like a horse and carriage. This, I tell you, brother, you can't have one without the other. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look. What a beautiful day it is. Wedding day? I meant today. No, I meant wedding day. No, I meant today. All right. What was that Billy Idol song? It's a nice day for a white wedding. Right? Just pick a day. Go be married. Let's just have a quick look for 13 Empress. Thanks for being a friend of the program, 13E. Appreciate you. Appreciate all of you in the chat and vibing out with us today. We have floor cards. We have floor cards. That does not happen often. Dun, 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 dun. We interrupt regularly scheduled readings for floor cards. Things are about to change in this relationship, whether you guys plan for it or not. Something's about to go down. Okay. This could be like a commitment. Whatever, it will change. So whatever it is not now, look to what it, it could be multiples of way, but this shows transformation in this relationship. So somebody's going to establish, I feel like, what they want, or there's going to be a very open and honest and maybe even blunt communication, hopefully not too blunt, about the relationship itself that is going to change things, or things. This is going to be a transformative time. Okay. That's a big card to have up for, and we take floor cards very seriously. So when I tell you it's a floor card, plus it's a major arcana floor card, write it down on a piece of paper if you have to. It's going to change. Things are going to change. Okay. All right. So let's just have a look here. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Yeah. It looks very nice. It looks very nice. Keep the honeymoon phase alive. Keep this dating phase alive as long as you can. Okay? That's what this is telling me, right? Kind of whatever it takes. This is about being on the same page as this person that you're dating, this Cancer, okay? It's kind of like they will require a lot of your attention. See all these people that, pay attention, pick me, because something could have occurred here in a conditioned thinking where it's like if the attention isn't there, distance would be critical to this relationship. Any distance, I feel, would not bode well for this. This needs to maintain its like hot, passionate, dreamy mystery, all of it. See, even mysteries involved here. Kind of spontaneous as well. The Judgment card is up here to maintain the hot romance, the good feeling, right? This sort of stuff. I feel like distance is not good at this time, okay? But in terms of what that is, you need to make something very clear. You need to establish something with this person. And this could be like about setting boundaries or brainstorming on how your expectations versus their expectations can meet in the middle. It's an actual conversation that's going to be coming regardless. So whatever you can do in your time, Pisces, to like gear up for it, to be innovative about how, you might need to explain some of these boundaries to this person would come into place. I think his intentions, or their intentions, sorry, I shouldn't assume gender, it's 2019. Their intentions are very benevolent towards you. Okay, Sun card, Two of Cups up there, very benevolent. But there's some conditioned thinking. Somebody gets worried, right? Again, somebody's very worried, and it's like it's kind of bubbling to a head where a conversation will occur and change will happen. So when I say whatever it is now, it won't be. It could go definitely either way. So I would say, with it being, I would say keep the passion. That's your lifeline to this relationship. I feel right now is like this passion. Okay, and don't second guess things. Don't go full Five of Cups on stuff. Allow the mystery to be without pushing it, without shaking it up, and allow it to envelop and to develop very naturally. And that will be best for this. As far as how they're feeling about you, don't worry. Sun and Two of Cups was there. You're fine. It's fine. Okay, so that's good. Tina, 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 eat your dinner. Tina, Tina, Tina. Hi, Tina. Thanks. After the current problem, will be still clear till for closing on the 28th. Right. Okay. You're here. Let's look at the Almana guide again for the 28th. Yeah. I think you will be working and you will be doing some working and moving on the 28th. Okay. And papers will be signed. Paper, I don't know, this like more signatures. And I just checked out in the Almanac guide. Okay. I use the Almanac guide from time to time for just positionings, tides, and things of that nature. Okay. But I'll pull some cards for you as well, Tina. Okay. I think this goes through. Yeah, it's a very simple book. It's a very simple book. It's a fun book too. It's kind of like the whole reason I got started. I was just like really feeling it and enjoying it. And I was like, you know what? There's so much jam packed, like, because I've been reading tarot for, 2 decades. And I was like, you put a little book like that in my hand and my brain went berserk. I was like, oh, okay. I guess this was a jump I needed. Oh, you have to put in a new septic system. Okay. Yikes. Yikes. That's a pricey little one, isn't it? Oh, I know, right? Try to keep it light. Keep the, don't worry about a thing, right? Yeah, that's tough. It's a rough go. Yeah, you can call me anything. Just don't call me late for dinner. Cards for Tina now. I'm taking the hit. We'll see what comes up. Any kind of pentacles. Hangman, King of Cups, 10 of Cups, and the Judgment card. Okay. So you got Hangman up with the King of Cups. I think more or less this is just like you not really you might be on the side of things where it's like you need to really relax a bit on it, Tina. I know it seems like so stressful right now, but in order for everything to like really mellow out, it's like you have to just get into your sense of mastery of knowing that you're going to be okay no matter what happens, no matter what kind of hit you take, no matter what the pentacles look like on the outcome and where you're at. And I know it can get very scary at times in this Hangman energy, and being able to trust in faith that everything will be okay, because it's like we live in a conditioned place, a very quarantined, like almost like systematic, regimented planet where it's like this drive and this push of the auto dollar bill, y'all, the cold hard cash, it has a lot of weight and it can leave us sometimes and pulling us away and getting us all upside down in terms of our sense of mastery and knowing that the finer things in life are all free. Every single one of them. Each day is free. Each breath that you take inevitably is free, right? And everything else, just pentacles. It's eBay stuff, right? I know it's hard for you to hear me say these things, Tina, but I want to get something shook out of you. That's this level of like kind of like a little bit scared, the apprehension, The things that leads to like Nine of Swords moment. Thank God it's not here. King of Cups and the Hangman here saying, you're feeling fated. Okay, basically. You're feeling fated to this. And I, as a reader, want you to know that you don't need to be. It's kind of got you not feeling like yourself because there's more at stake now probably than there has been ever before. That's not an easy place to be in. You just want it to be over and done with. And don't worry, 10 of Cups here is on the back end of the reading. This is all going to go down. This is all going to go fine. And by, Libra season, by Virgo season, all of this will be so far behind you that you can't even believe that you would given it that much credence to your thought and you didn't just take a more of a silent witnessing approach and just allow it to all happen before you, right? October, November. It's okay. This is all going down on the day. I don't see anything saying that this is not going to happen, right? But what we have here is just you kind of, it's a long transition, but I see moving and the signing of papers. Okay. So I think to answer your question, it's all going to go down as scheduled. Sorry about no pentacles or a bigger loss of pentacles in terms of you having to prep that thing, that septic tank. Winston Rothschild, sewer sucking septic service at your service, sir. That's a rough go. And I'm sorry about that. That's a pricey one too. I feel your pain. So Tino, happy we could connect. In the 12th house, sun. In the house of the rising sun, there is a house in New Orleans. Hi, Edith. Safi is 1111 and Safi is here. What great synchronicity for Safi to be here on 99.9 The Legends of Tarot. Brought to you by the good people at Thank You Water. We're going to have a drink. We're going to read for Safi. Then we're going to update the board one more time tonight. And we'll crush out a few more readings. And it'll be, God, love it. It's going to be fun. It's going to be good. Yes, Five Blessed. I loved your vibes too. Slade Savage, welcome to the program. Not sure. Tatiana has got the list. She's the best moderator in all of YouTube. I really lucked out there. She's my splinter to my Leonardo, to my Michelangelo, Raphael, and Donatello. Right. Yep, absolutely, Tatiana. I do remember that you have a list. So we're going to go off that. And then, panic attack. Yikes. Oh, yeah, and Tatiana as well. If you click in through her, thank you, Edith Bananas. Bahana. Edith, thank you, Edith, for reminding me and everyone that Tatiana does great oracle readings. That's what happens when you become a moderator on this channel. I just take you for granted, push you around, kick sand in your eyes. It's okay. That's why you're lucky. That's why I feel so lucky. Safi, did you have a question for the reader today? Do you have a question? What has Kajol thought of me? She claims we are friends, but acts two-sided, two-faced. If she just wants to use me for stuff. She's a Pisces, so I'm her mom. Thoughts of my immediate family, if you can. Okay. We'll pull Safi. It means eyeliner. Yeah, my thumbs do that all the time too. I'm like, I swear I hit it, and then it's like, then it puts in a Q. I was like, there's no way I would type Q next. How do you not know that phone? What flavor? Okay. Safi. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with that little bit of a Pisces. We chirp Pisces for a bit. No, we shouldn't chirp Pisces. Everybody, collectively, Gemini, getting ready to move back into the water systems. Okay? Back into Cancer. So yeah, you gotta watch out. Sometimes you do have to keep people at arm's length, right? Okay, let's see if this person, I don't know, get up all in their business. See what her intentions are towards you, anyways. All right. This person might have some very bad habits. I don't think this Pisces is out to do you wrong, but you may end up on the short end of the stick if you end up remaining too close to this person, is the feeling I have. This person has a lot of unknowns in their life. They are willing at times to do anything to get what they think is the most important to them, right? And I don't see them necessarily throwing you under the bus, but you also do not want to really be owing this person any favors. Okay. What I mean by that is it's like if you get them to come and help you move, well, then you're on the hook for something, right? You don't, it's almost has that feeling where you don't want to be on the hook with this person. Okay. And if it is something where it's like she's like they see you as a vessel to get somewhere, right? They hang out when it's convenient for them. Those are typical signs, right? You don't always want to. And then sort of the claiming of friendship versus the where's the proof in this pudding? Where's the fun, the exuberance? What does friendship mean? What does friendship stand for? What does friendship feel like? Hey, we've all had friends, hopefully. Okay? Big shout out to all friends I've ever had. You know what friendship feels like, right? So be the magician here. Use your sense of what is the love offering, what is the feeling behind it. Knight of Cups will always be like, I am the feeling behind it. This is me. This is what it feels like, right? When we stop thinking about it, when we stop monkey mind from yammering in our ear, or maybe it's directly her yammering in here, we stop and think about it. What is the feeling behind it? Use your alchemist, use your intuition, your inner magician to go deeper and to ask yourself, how does that friendship feel? When you're sitting across from each other having a Dunkin' Donut and a cup of coffee, do you just get a weird thing in the pit of your stomach and you're like, oh, I just can't bear this anymore. Like, why the heck am I even here? Or it's like, all they do is they go on and on and on about themselves. And it's like, anytime I want to say, or anytime I want to, what does it feel like? If it feels like bummerama, then bounce it, right? Bounce it, because they may just have some very bad habits that you don't want to align with. And if they tell you, if they're just claiming like they're your best friend, then it's like, well, then show me what is it all about, okay? And then thoughts on your immediate family. What's going on there? You may be dealing with a younger water sign, okay? Somebody might need comforting, okay? So tough. I know you try to get jammed like 4 questions in there. These are just the daily cards, the free daily cards. So hopefully, Sawathi, the cards we pulled for you definitely were able to. You saw her flirting with your boyfriend, yeah. And trying to flirt, yeah. Hi, Tarot. Your name is just Tarot? That's incredible. That's epic. That's the ooh-wee. What's up with that? I said, now what's up with that? Ooh-wee. What's up with that? What's up with what is up? What is up? What is up with that? Your name is just Tarot? That's incredible. That's a great YouTube channel name. Why didn't I think of that? Why did I have to put legendary in front of it? I could have just been. That's incredible. You're Wile E. Coyote. Super genius. You're the younger water sign. Okay? Just be you. Do you. Don't worry about them. Okay, Saathi? Don't worry about them. And then, yeah, 7 of Cups. You got lots of people you can be friends with. Why would you be friends? All right. Set out running, but I'll take my time. A friend of the devil is a friend of mine. If I get home before daylight, just might get some sleep tonight. Got a wife in Chino, baby, one in Cherokee. The first one says she's got my child, but it don't look like me. Set out running, but I'll take my time. A friend of the devil is a friend of mine. You have the devil up and you're reading about a friendship. Yikes. Case Offie. Wow. Do they not like music? Do they not like water? Maybe that's it. Maybe they don't like water. Doesn't make you want to run? Run with it. Get on it. This is a thank you water brought to you by the good people. Remember, when you think water, think thank you. And then if you're thirsty, you can have some. It'll be yummy. Hanifa, I definitely, Tatiana has a list. But I would like to touch base with Hanifa today if we can fit that in. I would really love that because you vibe long enough, you tribe long enough, and eventually we get around to everybody. Okay. Rebecca the Fifth. I am Rebecca the Fifth. Rebecca the Fifth. No, it's Henry the Eighth. Hey, that was one for folklore. Henry the Eighth married the Queen of Aragon, or the Princess of Aragon, on June 11th, way back in the day. Let me see if I can find that one. Well, maybe it was the 12th. It was the 11th today. Let me just read this one. There's a weird day for marriages. And King Kamehameha, if you're from Hawaii, it's a very important day for you too. I can't speak Hawaii, but it's a very important day too. Yeah, King Henry VIII and Catherine of Aragon were wed on June 11th back in 1509. And it's not important except for the song. Oh, I am Henry VIII. Henry VIII, I am. I got married to the widow next door. She'd been married 7 times before. All right. Bonita Applebaum, you gotta put me on. Bonita. Nabrisha. Beetlejuice. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Slade Savage. And then Hanifa, would you like some cards, Hanifa? That's my question. And I'm sticking to it, right? This is for you. I feel for you. I have depression when I go through the phase. What is going on? And Hanif, what is happening to me? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just being over dramatic now. Sometimes I'm dramatic, and then other times I'm over dramatic. Na 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 bum 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 da boom da bum. Whoa. Right? How'd it go? Lollipop, oh lolly lollipop. Boom boom boom. All right. So Hanifa, I got you up here because I know it's been a while. You always come and live stream with us. And frankly, to be honest, everybody, the reader is running out of gas. So 5 more mini readings will be just right, I feel, for today. And I want to thank you all. If you didn't get in today, just vibe with us. Hit the dinger, set the notify. And then because when I ding, right? And it's a little bit about divine timing. The super chat is I forgot about the holy smokes. I forgot about 3 people. Tarot Panic and Deanna. Okay. I don't want to forget about anybody. We'll see. Tarot Panic and Deanna. Okay. If I do not get to Tarot Panic and Deanna today, I will apologize. But we'll see how she rolls here. If somebody comes out with some really, like, if we just get blunted over the head with 3 of swords and 7 of swords and 5 of wands all day, then we might have to call it, because it's just like, you think that the reader takes a beating from all them sticks and swords can break my boards, but names will never hurt me. Oh, okay, yeah, Deanna, thanks. The more, come and vibe with us, and then the more I'll recognize you in the chat room. Absolutely. Okay. So Rebecca, vocal. Volko. What does Bright's love interest love about her? Is this a reading for Bright Light? Is that what's happening? I just I don't know. I don't know if I can go there again. I'm sorry, Rebecca. I don't think I can read for somebody twice within yeah, I can't. I won't be able to do that because we just did that. So I won't be able to do that again. Unfortunately, it's just kind of like how those like it's ebbed and flowed. I'm standing on a riverbank. It came and went already. So it's gonna I can't call that back up, unfortunately. Okay. Yeah. Can you ask that for yourself? Well, no, I don't know. I don't know. Like if you, I'll pull general cards for Rebecca Volkel. That's what's going to happen. Okay. These are, yeah. It's just, there is some method. There are rules that cannot be like, it's not that I don't care. It's not that I don't want Bright Light to have every last tarot card in the deck about what she's going through. Because I would if I could. But I can't. Okay. Just going to pull some general cards for Rebecca V now. And I want to wish you all the best in all things. Peace, prosperity, abundance, joy, happiness, bliss, abundance. Okay, so things are about to change for you, Rebecca. You've got the 9 of Pentacles to the 9 of Cups. You may be finding a situation where it's like, if you were single by choice for a time, or you've been feeling very like bummed out about long stretches of like solitude or loneliness, know that this is about to change. You've got a 9 and a 10 of Cups up here in your reading. This is showing that your own happiness, your own level of bliss and fulfillment is like you're in full awareness of it, I feel. But it might be a situation that it did not come in the form where you may have originally thought, or somewhere along the way, your passions had to have changed. They had to have changed to suit the reality of what you were dealing with in this 9 of Pentacles. And you've done a very good job of it in terms of visualizing it and making the change to higher awakeness, higher awareness, more mindfulness, and all this good stuff. So now you are at the 99.9 where you're feeling some of these highest degrees of change. You could be finding like things like your physical address. You may be desiring to change location, career changes. It's not limited to anything at this point in time, but I feel like you've opened up potentiality for you to get out of the same old soup, the same old stew, the same, you're like switching it up, everything, like in terms of diet, like fashion, like everything, like you're just like ready, like boom, scratch it, new me, right? You know, Jupiter clearing and grounding incorporated. How can we get your root chakra tapped in today? But there's been a change in your passion recently, somewhere along the lines. This horsey had to like, it almost threw the rider because it was like, there was such a sudden change that had to be accounted for. And it kind of woke you up. It kind of shook you up. And now you're at a place here where it's like, you're really like, you're seeing an opportunity. There's like a window that's open for you to be like, wow, like bliss is just over there. Everything like being an appreciation for today and the loving energy that you share with people, it's going to pull you out of whatever regimented or sticky kind of energy that was, whatever that was. Okay. So thanks, Rebecca, for being on the program. Sorry, I couldn't honor your request for Bright Light. I would pull all 78 of them for if I could, but then it would be lost, right? And I love you. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for, and again, come vibe with us more and more. These are the quick readings. Sometimes we can go a little deeper. Kimmy Figgy, welcome. Yeah, especially if she wasn't here. Benita Applebaum, you got to put me on. Benita Applebaum said, you got to put me on. Thanks, Kimmy. That's so wicked you come to chill with us. What will my husband be like? Oh, he'll be like a hot cup of coffee. How do you like your coffee? Benita, how do you like your coffee? Do you like it creamy and sweet? You like it sweet and hot? Okay. Well, then that's what your husband will be like. Sweet and hot. I like my sugar with coffee and cream, but I gotta keep it going full steam. Too sweet to be sour, too nice to be mean. And on the tough guy style, I'm not too keen. Trying to change the world on some plotting scheme. I think you're gonna find a humble. Your husband's gonna be humble, Benita, which is nice. That's nice. I think the feeling I have is like it's gonna be very humble, right? But yet still perfect in every way. Right? Oh Lord, it's hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way. No, yeah. How does that go? Throw a little bit of twang in your day. A little twang. All right. Cards for Benita now, and I want to wish everybody the best in all things. Go forward in life. Be most excellent. Be well. Wow. You got air signs all up over the board when we ask about your husband. Right? Take no BS kind of person. Quick moving and a real go-getter, so to speak. That's what the Prince of Wands sometimes is known as, a real go-getter. But yet on a place of mastery. So an air sign, and in terms of knowing him for a very long time. Okay. I don't know, because it's like, I almost feel like in terms of marriage, in terms of like finding your love, you've got a 4 of Cups and a 9 of Wands out here. This is saying Benita likes a challenge. Benita innately needs to feel challenge in order so that things don't get boring. Okay. If things aren't challenging, then things get boring. And when things get boring, then things get kind of like thrown to the wayside. So yeah, you may be finding Gemini, or you may find that Aquarius is pulling in and ready as well for you. Okay. 9 of Wands. Sagittarius might not be out of the wheelhouse as well in terms of a husband. Okay. And that's probably a surprise to you to hear that. But the 9 of Wands is saying here, this person, this husband, is going to be unlike anybody you've known before. Okay. And not just because they're humble, but they're going to be so forthright, so very much get her done, and appreciative of other people's plights, other people's stories. It's going to be unlike anything you've experienced before. Okay. And it's going to be nice because I feel it's going to challenge you. Okay. Yeah, air for days. You know, we've got a little bit of Cancer and a little bit of Sagittarius playing in here as well. Okay. And that's all right. That's all right. And the 9 is just saying, hey, you might not be finding it as well. Your husband might not be your future husband. I feel you're asking about may not be from close by. It might be somebody that you catch like on a flight, or is in town on business, or you're in town on business somewhere else. Yeah, it is kind of interesting. Feel that. Hi, Genesis. Welcome, Genesis. Yeah, we're getting a little bit late because YouTube was mangled earlier. We couldn't get on at our proper time. So we started late. We lost half our momentum then. We barely had a program today. Thank goodness for the amazing moderators of Christina and Tatiana and Nabrisha. We love a jacked person with a big heart. Absolutely yoked, right? You want to give a full, my lumberjacket on, okay. Is that what Warren's trying to show you, Nabrisha? Let's have a look at Warren. What's he really showing? What is Warren showing? I'm gonna have yeah, maybe we could for a little while tonight. I'm really caught up on my rest. I don't know what people think. If people want to come a little bit later, we could totally do that. Just maybe a short one, Genesis, might be fun. We haven't done one in quite a while. just shuffle town, set the mood a little bit. Yeah, it's already 9:30. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll get through the board. Okay. And thank you, everyone, for supporting our sponsors so that our sponsors can support us. It is the Thank You Water on 99.9 The Legends of Tarot. Sacral Chakra Tuesday, everybody, June 11th. Put in the archives. For those of you watching later, thousands of years from now, we love you. Know that we love you and thank you. That's good. Everybody's a little bit Thursday. Tarot Tuesday. This is a Sacral Chakra Tarot Tuesday. Hello, Queen Intuitive L. Welcome to the program. We're about to focus in on Nabrisha and Warren. Let's see what's going on. And I want to wish everybody the best in peace, benevolence, bliss, prosperity, abundance, joy, happiness. Okay, good things for each other. Yeah, I think so. To answer your question outrightly, Nabrisha, I think so. I think that's exactly what he's trying to show you. He's trying to show you all of the fullness of his potential. Even though that might be very difficult right now, or you might be seeing through some of the things that he's doing, this is letting me know that this is being done in earnest, or this is being done with you in mind, or somebody else, something that they want in mind. The King of Pentacles, although some people say when he's reversed, he can be very selfish, but the King of Pentacles can also be the most generous in terms of giving of their time and showing of their time. And I think that there's been some inspiration that's occurred. And if not, this could be some sexy things going on between you and this person. Okay. So Nabrisha, I think that this person is showing you, that's definitely what he's showing in terms of how important that is. I don't know whether this person just shows through the act of making love, or through gift giving, or through terms of endearment, maybe a little bit of all, or you may be finding that, what you're conditioned to look for and listen for in terms of well, that must be true love, or that must be meaning that his intentions are pure, might not be aligned really with what he's saying, but it doesn't mean that his intentions are not pure. See all the white going on in this card? There's a lot of purity going on, a lot of new energy that is yet to be colored, yet to be fulfilled. It's open, fresh, empty style energy, and not the bad kind of empty either, the empty that is a good kind. Because what the feeling is, he's been asking you out. He wants things to change. He wants this in his destiny. He wants you in his destiny, and he wants things to change here for whatever's going on. It's almost I don't know if somebody had to back up to catch up to this person, or if there was some bad timing that occurred earlier, and now it's somebody's trying to make up for some sort of lost time, or making amends in order to come back into somebody's life. I'm not sure if Warren's coming from that place, but it almost does have that feeling to it, right? Because you will know here by August, for sure, there's going to be a lot of fun times coming in. But I think you're really coming to an establishment about how you feel about it. I don't know how how far you would be ready to take it, especially if it came to that point where it was you were, I don't know, asked out or asked to take things to the next level. You might be the one that, honestly enough, would be ooh, I don't know. I don't know. You're kind of scared. I don't know what's leading you to that. It's kind of the King of Pentacles should not be a scary type energy. Neither should the Death card. Okay. So trust in the process, if we can say it that way. Remember, we're like flowers of Gaia. We're like the little antenna that comes up. So when something is enjoying our frequency or wants to vibrate alongside us, we should, I feel, at least trust in the allowance of that to do so until it tries to harm us or bite us or anything you have to kind of be careful, right? And for those of you that are out there that have toxic situationships and stuff like that, please do go over and see Soul Illumination. One of our moderators, very good at just kind of lifing. She's good at life, and she can help you out in some of those aspects as well. Okay, so thank you so much for the question, Nabrisha. I think was it Warren? I think he's into you. Okay, so I've been looking at so many people's beloveds that I haven't really been reading for people today. I've been reading through people. So that said, you're most welcome, Nabrisha. Okay, Slade wants to be at the end of the list. Okay. Hanifa, how you doing? And then Tarot, and then Pink Dreams. Hanifa, if you're still here, it would be my pleasure to read your cards. Yes, 5 blessed. You caught us a little bit lately, and we are feeling blessed times 5. Zone 5 is alive. I was there. I was there. I see London. I see France. It's okay. I really can't. I really couldn't. Right. And if you're not getting good answers here, you could ask the witch doctor. He'll tell you what to say. You could ask the witch doctor. He'll tell you what to do. If you ask the witch doctor, he'll tell you what to say. He'll say, ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bang, bang. So better off, maybe don't ask the witch doctor, okay? Your heart was pulled towards someone recently. Questions on a heart dance. Okay, do it trust or no? Sometimes it can be scary, you know. Trust and love run pretty close together. I wouldn't say they're completely synonymous, right? But in the way we experience them through our 5 senses, they are. For all intents and purposes, they are synonymous. But I prefer to say that trust and love are like closely aligned, like railroad tracks, right? Or the horses in the chariot, right? If one like is busted or mangled, it doesn't matter how good the other one is. Train derails, game over, right? One horse could be smart and true and just, and the other one could be wild stallions, right? And the chariot's busted, right? So it's worth looking into the trust. And I just kind of wanted to bring up that metaphor for you, Hanifa, because I love the way you put that in terms of heart dance. I like that. Right. Oh, thanks, Ange. That means so much to me. Thank you for supporting the program in that way. Yeah, that's huge. That means so much. Okay, I'm cutting the cards for Hanifa and want to wish everybody the best in peace, prosperity, love, bliss, joy, happiness, ambiance. This is an ambiance day. I don't know why. This is a Sacral Chakra Tuesday. Okay. Yikes. Okay, this is going to be weird, Hanifa. You've got 4 major arcana up, and my hands are tied. My hands are absolutely tied. I have to let this tell the story, and I can't breathe silver into this lining. We start with the Fool. Okay, you don't know what to think. You don't know what to feel. What to fool. Followed by this culprit. Dang dingle. Followed by this culprit. Dang dingle. Followed by this culprit. Judgment, death, the devil, and the fool. Hanifa, I know it's been a while since we connected, but dang, what? Really? On a 4-card mini spread? So as a reader, I got to say, absolutely do not trust in things unseen at this time. Do not. You ultimately might be being fooled. All right. You could save yourself a lot of trouble here by needing the experience before the idea. of this person. I don't know how well you know this person or to where your heart is being pulled that way, but everything for the reasons why it's being pulled that way, the why that this person is actually behaving towards you. You want to be very careful here. You do not want to go out on a limb, or like Ange said, love is the ultimate risk. Yep, we agree with that, because right now this is just save yourself the headache. If your heart is getting pulled in this direction, you're better off like going full bullheaded and being like, I need evidence, I need proof that you are not, like, you are clean, you are good, you are, this is everything. And I know it gets a little weird, but you want to see like, uh, you know, how's your sexual history? Clean? How's you? Can I get a criminal records check on this person, please? Hashtag facts. Let me see your social media. What's hidden? What's weird? What's not good? Run, run. Well, you don't have to run, but you can just be like, make sure you don't lose your dominion over the situation with this person. Don't fall head over heels, is what I'm saying. Okay. Do the hard dance, stand in your power. But these are daily cards. This is huge cards, right? Ultimately, you make the decision. That's fine. Right here. Uh Birth, death, rebirth, love, hurt, heal, love, hurt, heal, love, hurt, heal. I just feel like you could be saving yourself this cycle. This is why I would say keep a step above it. Don't let it have dominion over you. Don't fall head over heels because you don't want that. And you might be feeling a little bit vulnerable in your heart at this time. It's not that your heart has a tendency to lead you astray. You just might have a situation where you're attracting in something that is not because you are very beautiful and what's the word I'm looking for? You're very beautiful and intelligent. You have a lot to offer, okay? And giving, sorry, supportive, nurturing. You're very giving. So it's like you want to watch out for any kind of like Klingon or leech on that you have, and then you have to do something about. This is saying save yourself the big trip around in a circle. Just go straight across. Go straight through. Okay? Hanifa, and I don't mean to paint a grim picture of this person. I just want to make sure, yeah, you definitely have the fact check and all the background before you go in too heavy on any of this stuff. Okay? Hanifa, friend of the program, big hug, Hanifa. How the heck did you get that spread? Woo! I was like, dang, what are you, like, triple Scorpio? How cool are the cool kids we hang with? Hanifa is definitely one of them, and thanks for vibing with us, as always, Hanifa. And for the super genius, who was super genius enough just to name their channel Tarot, that's cool of you. That's cool of you to be here. It's 99.9, The Legends of Tarot, brought to you by the good people at Thank You Water. Again, when it's hot and you're thirsty, it's cold and it's wet, and you get along great. Absolutely. Who's a Cappy? They a Cappy. Welcome, Nicole. 10 hours overtime. Oh, yeah, got some overtime. That's good. What does F truly feel for me? Okay, Tarot. Let's see what's up with F. What up with F? I said, now what up with F? Ooh-wee. Let's find out. I'm just going to ground the reader for a minute. We just got a couple readings to get through. Savage, I didn't mean to erase your name off the list. We'll get you there for sure. Thank you so much, Hanifa. I appreciate you. Yeah. And if I don't remind myself now, we'll just go Slayer. Remember Slayer? We'll just put Slayer on the board. And Dragon Slayer. Focus in on Tarot now as we wind down in. And I want to wish everybody the best in all things. Thanks for joining us here for the free Q&A. It's been a time. Thanks to our sponsors, people that have hit that super chat and hit it hard. I appreciate you so much. Okay, so much. Wow. F is surrounded by a good feeling when he thinks about you. The truth of the matter is that he recognizes that you're both very fair people. I don't know whether it's stories that you've shared with this person about how you like run your family life or maintain a situation with your world. This is about bringing two worlds together here. Okay. You've sparked an interest within this person, though. And in terms of the balance, it looks as though things could be very fruitful. He gets nostalgic when he thinks of you, point blank of the Six of Cups. You remind him of a better time, of a better place. F, sorry, I shouldn't say him. I shouldn't assume genders, but I think you remind F of a better time, of a better place. You are almost like sanctuary. Your presence provides sanctuary to him. But to be fair here, there has been some seclusion. There has been some distancing, right? Because again, somebody just having a little bit of trouble saving face, getting out of a pattern, getting out of a rhythm, getting into a position where they're absolutely ready to trust. Okay. Not sure if it's you, not sure if it's him. Put the trust in justice. Then they can just call it trust us. Trust us. Trust one another. So it might be as simple as a conversation that you're needing to have, but I feel like this person just needs to wake up a little bit. Kind of like if you were to mirror like any mysterious energy that F is putting towards you, if it's mysterious or if it's nondescript, if you get all mysterious on them, it's not going to bode well. This person, like, it wouldn't help wake this Ten of Swords person up. It's almost you got to go in there and be like, maybe he likes hockey or football or baseball. Maybe he's a big Brewers fan or something like that. You got to go in there and just kind of vibe with this person energetically for a little bit in terms of your communication. Be a part of their world, and then I think this person could really open up to you. This is the typical guy. He's been waiting for a girl like you. He's been waiting for a girl like you, right? Yeah, it's taking him a while to get over it, right? And if you're reminding him of his ex, which could, now that you say that in the knowingness, that makes perfect sense. That you need to know, you need to find out the truth. You need to have sword number 11, as Steve would say. Use it to wake up the ding dong in the Ten of Swords. A new idea, right? Use the truth of the matter. This person won't be hung up on their ex forever. They'll get over it. But you need to really kind of vibe with them energetically. And even if it is situations where you're having to remind him, like, of how new you are, then be inspiring. Act inspiring. Be the light for a little bit. Become the talisman for the relationship for a little bit, even though it's always give and take. Sometimes you just are like, you know what? I'm the lighthouse. Your ship is bashing around out there in the dark in the sea. I'm going to be this lighthouse. I'm going to be this powerful, beacon of light in your life to you. If you like them that much and you know that they like you, then just come out of these shells. And I know it's hard. Do it when you can. That's why I'm so thankful of the internet and this channel, because I can't go walking down the street talking and acting like this. People get freaked the heck out. They get freaked right out. And love can be that way sometimes, okay? So be this beacon. Become this beacon, Tarot. Tarot is a beacon. Tarot is a supercomputer. I'm going to call you supercomputer, okay? Bottom of the deck. Yeah. His ex might have cheated on him. I feel maybe. Okay? What is it's the spirits with my whiteboard eraser. They always off and running with it. Okay. So Tatiana, my shorthand got out of control. It's super freaking now. Super free. Okay. Well, thank you, Tarot, for being on the program. Hopefully those cards resonated for you. My shorthand got a little out of control here, Tatiana. I don't know if you remember who this is, because I don't. I don't know who it is. I have like Punk. Is there someone named Punic? Punk, Pinky, Panic, Chanel. I'm so happy you changed your microdot, Chanel. You all look so beautiful in your microdots. It's so great. They did a lot. Okay, good, great, fantastic. Be about it. Okay, give this person a hug. Maybe it's just some reassurance. I don't know. It's very tough sometimes for the ladies to do that and confirm some things. Well, good. That's good. Justice prevailing through these few days. I was surprised. And justice comes around a few times a year. It's just like, where's everybody at? Where's things at? And this strawberry full moon that's coming up is no different. This is like, the moon is like, imagine Source or the universe is like a big policeman. And then the moon lights the end of their flashlight. Do you have any contraband in the car? Are you kids making out again, or whatever it might be? So it's just like shining light in on things, right? The midnight special program should be off the hook. Yeah, strawberry fields forever. Yeah, not Daryl Strawberry. Strawberries. Okay, so the panic. We don't have to panic because the panic attack went away. Did the panic attack go away? Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Strawberry fields for that's the Beatles, right? Really interesting to get a year on that song. If anybody's a guru out there, I forget. Deanna. Oh, Deanna. She was, yeah, hopefully Deanna's still here. We'll just give Deanna a quick minute because she made such a big contribution to the program yesterday. 1967. I was going to get 66, but 67 is good. Okay, Deanna. Hopefully she didn't get upset before when she might have thought I forgot. Oh, well. People have to go. I totally get it. Did you know that off the top of your head, Tatiana, or did you Google it? Did you Google? Oh, did you Google? And Misty, I don't know if she's still driving, or if she made it. Hopefully, she made it home. Yeah. Well, girls like the guys that are butts to them. They like the guy they don't get along with. It's how it goes. It's like an unwritten rule. Well, not always. But if she's not woke, or if this is very young energy, you're a girl. Oh, you're back home. Oh no, the little one caught a fever. Sorry, did I assume your gender? I'm sorry if I assumed your gender. It's 2019. I shouldn't do that. And welcome back, Misty. Welcome back. I'm sorry to hear about the little one with the fever. Oh. Yeah, you don't want to get too hot. It's hot. It's getting hot. Let's have a look at that, Slate Savage. Thanks for your moving down to the end of the list for the end of the program. The reader's very tired. Yeah, but the gender doesn't even matter. The situation holds true. The person that creates the most sort of waves, we have to give them our attraction, our attention. This person might just be an attention seeker or an attention hoarder as well. This person might be so daydreamy, so not present in mindfulness and awareness, they might not realize the effect that they have on other people. Okay. People are influential even when people are not influential, if that makes sense. Okay. So, whatever it might be, I feel that you've crossed paths with this person at a time where it's like you or maybe them or both of you were like at certain unknown points in terms of your path, your destiny, your future. It's like ships crossing in the night or bumping in the night. Okay. And in terms of like how much attention, they might just be vying for attention right now. They might like the attention that, like, I guess not getting along brings. It has very second grade type energy to it. Like the one you don't pay attention to is the one that, eventually comes your way and says, look at me, right? That sort of thing. But not much. The Eight of Cups is there. Is like somebody's looking at moving on. I don't know if one of you is quitting or leaving the situation. One of you is moving on from this. Okay. Prince of Swords, and happening very quickly. Things are about to change. And I think that there's not really much going on in regards to like spending more time together. These are people that are like, these are boats that are drifting apart. Okay. You're straight also, so I don't know how I made her like me. Oh, well, that's a tricky spot to be in, isn't it? Isn't it? I've been there before where you had to be like, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. It doesn't. I don't roll that way. I don't roll that way. But no judgment. It just could have been like the friction caused a spark, and the spark caught a little flame, and someone started crushing because, you know, that would be the way that sort of happens. But they could also be very attention bound. Like if somebody doesn't pay attention to this person, they get ticked off, they get triggered. I feel. Okay. The death card was up there. But again, we've reached the end. This is the end. My only friend, the end. Just kidding. It's just like that little bit of an end. So I see so many of the awesome moderators and the people, and hopefully those cards resonated for you. Dun 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 dun. Doesn't mean everybody has to run away and hide. It just means we can just take a minute here, and because I want to thank all the people. Crucial thanks. Hello, Esun. We are at the end of the program, or almost at the end of the program. If you don't forget to hit the bell, where is this over? Hit the bell, and then you'll know when we go live again. And then we can. It's all kind of about being a little bit lucky and vibing with us when you can in the chat room, and that's how people get up for like free readings, free mini readings. And really, they're just a few cards out on the freelies. All right. And it's been, yeah, do people like moderators, let me know if you guys are feeling like hanging out and chatting in a smaller forum without readings. I know maybe if Ange or if Christina are still here, or if any of you want to do that, we can definitely put that on, because somebody asked about that earlier as well. There won't be much, but we could get Misty's Misty missed moderation appreciation night here in Vibing. Okay, Ange, we were thinking of calling the program and then coming back on for a late night vibration program, which would be fun. It's been a while. Oh, okay. And yeah, I felt that way today too, Misty. I was caught up on my sleep. I could, but I probably won't. I could talk about it, but I probably won't. It's a sensitive subject. And it's like, yeah. So probably not. Probably not today. Maybe soon. If you have a personal question, you can get in touch with me. The links are down below to get in touch with the Legendary Love Tribe. Somebody else asked about 18 plus readings as well today. If anyone sees Deanna out there, tell her I'm sorry we didn't get to her in time. Like walking in the cosmos. Yeah. Do-wah diddy diddy dum diddy do. right? There she was, just a walking down the plain, singing do-a-diddy-diddy-dum diddy-do. She looked good, she looked good, she looked fine, she looked fine. She looked good, she looked fine, then I nearly lost my mind. Before you knew it, she was projecting back to me, singing do-a-diddy-diddy-dum. No, the astral plane, you're better off going Roy Orbison. Pretty woman walking down the street, pretty woman. Lunatero, she all about it. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I went and expressed an opinion. Well, maybe it's just because there was probably expressed an opinion on that. But just go slow, be careful. Same as butt stuff. It's just, if it's new to you, just go slow and be careful and do it right. Okay. Yeah, it is a fun song, right? Tatiana is dead. It's okay. It's okay. Just go slow. Be safe, everyone. Be safe. That's all. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, why don't we do that? Why don't we have an Akash program? I'm caught up on my sleep too. So give it like 45 minutes to an hour. We'll change the lighting. I'm gonna crack another few windows in here, get a fan and some air moving around, and we'll get out and about. Maybe go and hang out in the starlight for a minute, and then we'll come back and we'll just we'll let go of the readings for tonight and have a small little vibe program, just an open chat room for us to chat for another hour. Okay, if you guys can hang on for that long, it'll be great. Okay, Scorpio is out and about, out and about. Okay, so thanks to all the moderators, Nicole, to our Alaskan Aquarius twins, Nicole and Chanel. Thanks for being here. To S-Sun, yeah, get on the list eventually. Tarot, super genius. What a great username, Tarot. This is awesome. Thanks for being here. So good. To all our moderators, Misty Flores, Henry Lemongello, Tati Torres does oracle readings live over on her channel. Check out Tati Torres. Everyone, if you didn't get a reading squeezed in here today, but Wahana was here and the panic attack kind of came and went. That's okay. It was nice to catch up with Hanifa with all those crazy major arcana. Whoa, what is going on in here with this person? Holy. To Nabrisha, to Genesis, who was in and out. Did we catch up with Benita? Oh yeah, Benita, we read about her future husband. Right, that's right. It's Saathi going through a lot. Bright Light going through a lot. Many people asking about their beloveds, reading through a lot of people instead of for a lot of other people. Readers drained, and we're only at the 2 hour and 48-minute mark. Okay, to our sponsors, thank you, Water, and Jupiter Grounding and Clearing Incorporated. They're really good. Now that all of that flame and shadow is all wrapped up and sent on its way, we're grounding and we're clearing. And thanks to everybody that wrote in about their grounding and clearing. It was kind of overwhelming to see a common thread come up on yesterday's video. Really great. And thanks, everyone. We wouldn't do this program if it wasn't for you. And each and every one of you, I really want to express my heartfelt appreciation, especially like Ange Whitney, just like the minutes you have us on, that helps the stream so much. It helps the channel so much. Okay, so we'll be back in a little bit. Set your dingers, and then if just for today, and then you'll know when we're back on. Okay, see you soon. What do you mean not yet?